arms. I mean, I don't think that that's the most. We can start the show with that. I don't think that that's the most far-fetched thing. Sometimes I don't want to have a phone either.
Yeah.
Kevin was just telling me how sometimes, it just sucks having a phone. You got to answer shit.
Always got
It's like a job almost. You got to, if I don't answer somebody fast enough, then they get all butthurt, sassy about it.
And if somebody texts you who also happens to know you on social media, you gotta avoid social media because then it's like, whoa,
isn't that a fun aspect of it all too?
I can't. If they're gonna know that I'm just dodging this conversation at this point now. But it's work sometimes.
It's like you better not retweet anything on Twitter while you're dodging my message, bitch.
Yeah, it's like I'm taking a break. All right, Twitter's part of that break. I was on the toilet. Do you want me to text you on the toilet? I'll do it. I'll FaceTime you from the toilet.
We should do the podcast from the toilet sometime.
Oh, that's the next shout out.
Welcome to the Clout Route podcast. We're sitting on the toilet today. That's good. That's a good one.
I gotta mix in more accents for you. Can't just drop into my Hulk Hogan Macho Man hybrid every time. Gotta start mixing it up.
You could.
It's just all going to be reference stuff. Like, what should we do next? Austin Powers? I love gold.
I should get that clip, dude.
There you go.
I should get some Austin Powers clips. Those are that would be some throwback shit, dude. Get some Austin Powers,
I thank you.
Austin Powers little, sound bites here. I mean, what's a good Austin Powers sound bite? Can you think of one off the top?
I used to think you were crazy, but now I can clearly see your nuts.
Okay, see?
Thank you. See, before memes, kids, we used to just quote movies back and forth to each other as jokes. And so, unfortunately, any movie I ever had on VHS is, like, stuck in my brain on a loop. So,
did you share...
Anchorman... What else you got? Austin Powers. I lost my mojo. Let's go.
I lost my mojo. Were you one of those people that you said something about quotes and shit? Were you one of those people that shared lyrics on social media back in the day?
Yeah, like the super cringy. I get those.
I feel like that's a
reminder
staple.
posts.
Fluffy should know that's a staple of emo culture.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm gonna vague post these lyrics and not explain why I'm posting them. I'm just gonna. That's a very millennial thing to do, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, Fluffy says old Kevin returns. This is actual Kevin.
I heard it was replaced.
This is prime genetics Kevin, and that was the like they took a hair from Kevin's head. So they
found like the one. That's where it went.
And then they cloned him and made that guy. But today we've got Kevin Prime on the show.
And I was dead and reborn because they took the last hair follicle from my scalp. And now I am here.
It's kind of like the
dressed
Elons,
down, all right? Because I didn't want to peacock you this episode. So I've got, I ran out of black tape to cover my logo here. But we are very muted.
That's what I was saying to you before we started the show, too. It's like, I'm fine with Kevin having a fly week. But why does it have to be Hate Danny week when Kevin has a fly week? I mean, what is this? I don't see why they have to be one and the same. Kevin can have a fly week without destroying my ego. Okay?
It's a Teddy Fresh hatred.
I only have a Teddy Fresh hat on today, okay? I toned it down.
And you got to rock a Coheed shirt and a Teddy hat, and everyone will be happy.
I could do a full-fledged Coheed
no feedback
outfit. I could go head to shirt.
I would like to see that. Okay.
We can go. Right, I've got a hat and I've got a shirt. I could go full Coheed on you guys if you want. Ooh. I mean, it's just it just has to be one of those days if I'm feeling it, okay?
I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that surprise episode.
Hey, what the fuck is up with Owen Wilson as Bob Ross-ish?
Wow. Or no, it's wow. Oh. I can't. Can you do a good Owen Wilson? I can't do it. Wow.
I don't know. It's weird. It's like back of the.
You're Bob Ross, huh?
It's like wow. It's like back of the throat. It's a weird.
Do you have to? Does your nose have to be broken to get that sound? I can't do it. I mean, it's not a slight. I mean, the guy's brilliant in what's that? Loki and Wedding Crashers. He's fantastic.
Exactly. Loki is his best piece of film.
And the Royal Tannenbaums.
Oh,
right?
goodness. Let's move on. Let's
Okay,
let's get out of this hole.
I had a long road trip this weekend, guys. I'm a little slap happy, so you're going to have to bear with me.
Take a bunch of shrooms, sit on a hill, have a good grilled cheese sandwich, pay someone to jerk you off at a bus stop. I don't know.
That's
Did
what
that?
you should have
Wow. Hey, so you did follow me on my trip. Okay.
That was was that your road trip?
Part of it.
Part of it. Okay, well, Kevin, so this is the Clout Route podcast. Did you see the Clout Route morning show this week?
I did.
You popped in and saw me in Red Death mask, my dude.
Yeah.
Chilling, George for Porter.
It was a great time. I need a link to those sunglasses. I thought Red did a great job.
Those flashy sunglasses.
Yeah, I want those.
Yeah.
I need some of that.
We talked about the Gunt himself, Ethan Ralph. I know you've looked at him before with me. We've watched the Portugal clip, I think, on the show. It's always fun to see him get his face punched in. I wanted to bring it up because guess what, Kev?
He's on the show next Thursday.
Yeah.
Ethan.
We got the exclusive interview next week. Ethan Ralph's on the show. No, I wish. That'd be sweet. Would you come on? Would you come on with me if I got Ethan Ralph on the show?
Would you need me? Do you think you need me for that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. He's like, what? He'll start calling me the N-word or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to be associated with that or if you're like going to be my backup.
Yeah, I don't. We might have to schedule that one for the weekend. I don't know if I want to put in PTO to talk to that guy. I'm gonna need a little more. You're gonna have to buy my lunch, maybe.
No. Unfortunately, the Ethan Ralph train, any sort of trying to get him on the show, probably not going to happen. Unfortunately, because we got I put out the episode with Red Death. We talked about him. I tagged him on Twitter, and I got the follow. So I was like instantly like, oh shit! I went and looked at the fucking notification, Ethan Ralph follow. I was like, oh, cool. I didn't click on it immediately, I just kind of saw it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. By the time I did go click on it, blocked.
Gone.
Cock blocked. So, yeah, no Ethan Ralph on the show, unfortunately.
I wonder what was did he follow you so that way, was it like, I want you to know that I blocked you? Is that the way you do that? I'm not like.
That's a good question because he's like very petty kind of guy. So I wouldn't doubt that he's like, yeah, if I follow him, he'll look and then notice immediately that I blocked.
Because in general, I feel like a block is to avoid interacting with the person any further. So when you told me that, I thought it was weird. Like, he followed you and then blocked you. Like, I want you to know, damn it, you punk. I want you to know I blocked you.
More so, I think it was a thing where, like, maybe he thought I was being nice. Like, this was like a video. Like, I was talking about him good, and then he clicked on it, and he was like, oh, they called me the Gunt. And it's like a picture of me looking disgusting. He's like, okay, never mind, blocked.
Which, yeah, fair.
I think that's probably the case. So
what you get for a blind follow. You gotta be careful out here.
Sebastian on that episode sent me this link. I don't know if we would get claimed, but it's a song, so I wanted to play just a second of it.
What?
You'll understand. You'll hear it as it plays.
I came out on the streets were hot, man. Oh, man. Fucking Brits were watching. They were waiting.
If you know who this is.
I'm not going to be a Tonka Saw type motherfucker. And if I get beat, I get beat. I'm not going to.
Shouts out to Jarbo the Hut.
They're waiting for me to drop. And I did. Drop like a bitch. I'm about to confidence in the ring.
Oh, okay. I like this beat.
So that's a little taste of Ethan Ralph on the mic, baby. I don't know if it's like they strung together clips of it. You'll have to listen to this on your own time and tell me. I don't know if they like strung together clips of him or if it's like AI fucking Ethan Ralph. Like they fed him a bunch and now he can like kind of sing it back.
The photo looks like AI, doesn't it? Like
that's him. Oh, that's him. Here, let me.
That was a badly timed cough. Okay, I was not laughing at it.
That is actually him right there.
That right hand doesn't look like an AI hand to you. Look at that. The one that's up by his face.
Yeah, I guess it's just the way the picture kind of turned out. But this is the Portugal thing.
Well, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make
punch to punch, and then he gets up and he's like, "Yeah, fuck you."
I think I'm missing significant chunks of his lore.
You didn't see? So did you or did you not see this clip? Maybe we didn't watch it. Here, let me.
We've talked about this before. Some of this stuff I kind of block out after.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel that. I do. I really do, because especially somebody like Ethan Ralph, you kind of want to put him
anything
out
that
of,
reminds me of Nick Ocado just makes me sad. You know, because we haven't paid him a visit in a while.
So here, let me get to. If I skip to the chapter here, we can just see the Gunt get his ass beat real quick.
Oh God, violence trigger
just
warning.
so that you know.
Are we gonna get? They're gonna
Trigger
get
warning?
18 plus on this, dude.
Whatever, dude.
I had a video
we
get
never
taken
do,
down because
actually.
it had McDonald's fights in it. Isn't that
We
ridiculous?
never have gotten. Do you think there's ever been anything too edgy that we've watched? Because we've never gotten picked up like 18 plus.
No, good. I mean, Fed Smoker.
We're gonna
for
start
sure.
now, probably.
Yeah, Fed Smoker was
did
not for the faint
maybe
of heart.
back in the day. I think we might have gotten in trouble for Fed
That was
Smoker
probably
pulling
another-
his tooth out.
That was probably. Oh yeah, that's right. That was another WWE thing because we did the Macho Man bit.
So here's the Portugal clip. We'll just watch it again, even if we have watched it. It's fun.
It's
There's
fun, he
actually
says.
no volume right now. Here, let's see if I can.
Is that probably good? Yeah. You want to hear it? Oh, by God! Stop the damn match! Oh man, he is just getting bumped. Where's Herb Dean to come in and break this up?
You fat little goat shit. See, there,
there
he
it is.
That's the clip.
That's
There
the
you go.
photo.
You
Well,
saw
now it makes sense why his hand's a little out of sorts there. He just got rocked. Poor guy. Did he deserve that? I don't remember what did he do to deserve that one.
Well, this is him flying to Portugal,
Oh.
running from child support to fight this Worski guy in the streets of Portugal. The first time he tried to do it, he gets beat up by people that live there that don't like him. And then the second time, he gets beat up by Worski on the streets. Well, Worski's friend on the streets.
That's
He gets his
not
head
a
bounced off the
not a good ad for Portugal. Huh? Nobody comes out looking good in this one.
ground. Okay, well, what are they saying in chat right
You
now?
are
Come on.
you are in. I thought Mr. Beast was the Antichrist, but apparently it's
we're
you.
streaming
Danny.
on God's Day. Yeah, I don't believe in God, so. There's your answer. All I saw was Danny thinks he's God, disrespectful, and I was like, "What in the hell is she talking about?" It's God's Day. You're right. And
Yeah.
hail Satan.
What can you do? It's kind of my fault. What can you do?
What's wrong with doing stuff on Sunday, anyways? I mean, isn't every like football enjoyer a sinner then? I mean, I guess you could just say that without even
for lots
taking
of reasons. Though.
taking the Sunday thing into consideration. All right, anyways, let's move on
Sports are for the devil.
on this holy day.
Everyone knows that.
We were talking beforehand about the short I did this week on Mitch McConnell. R.I.P. if we get there. I'm preemptively R.I.P.ing Mitch McConnell. I did the crab dance on him in a short that I did. But I wanted you to see this that I stumbled upon on Twitter in relation to Mr. McConnell here. Take a peek. If Mitch McConnell...
You know how to get to my nostalgic heart. Yes.
If I were Mitch McConnell's doctor... I'd probably get claimed for this now.
Yeah, you probably we just lost the stream. We'll be back on in a few minutes. Got to go deal with the Titans sports attorneys again. I love that clip though. It's good. It's a good use. Great
what is
use
that
of
from?
a Vince
Do you
meme.
know? Do you know this point in time in wrestling?
No, I mean vaguely.
Vince McMahon
it was just
in bed.
the whole, Stone Cold fighting his evil boss thing. I don't really remember that particular storyline. No,
Right? Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, that's why he was everybody's hero. That and he was allowed to drink beer at work, so everybody's like, "Hell yeah, brother!
I'd love to drink
I
beer
wish I
at
could
work.
drink beer at work.
Wish
and
I could crack 2
kick
beers
my
above
boss
my
in
head
his
and-
nutsack, brother. Yeah, spit in his face. Hell yeah! Here's $30 for a T-shirt.
Speaking of T-shirts, has anybody noticed the merch I've dropped in the back? We've got a Clout Route T-shirt that I only have one of, so I had to hang it up instead of wear it because I thought it would be unfair if I'm wearing it and Kevin didn't have one.
You got to rock it.
I think there'll be maybe another go, and we'll get some maybe like different colored ones.
I'm contractually obligated to wear only plain clothing, so we'll have to figure something out. We'll get a bandana.
I wouldn't want you to
made.
look too much better than me. If we're wearing the same shirt, maybe it'll even out.
I actually need to go buy a new one-color hoodie. I did realize I got to expand a little bit. I'm thinking something in a neon.
Paulin already wants to buy one.
Hey, let's go.
As soon as I can get merch rolling for you guys, yeah, sure. I don't know how that works. They have to approach me first, right?
Yeah. You got to have 36 of them. Or what was it? What was that one Instagram scammer who didn't realize that she sold T-shirts, but they were 36-piece minimums, and so she signed. We covered that on this show, didn't we? That horrible contract.
I don't remember.
I might have just watched that.
That
might have been one of the YouTube videos I watched. But yeah, there's somebody signed a really shitty merch deal, thinking that they could just push it, but the buy minimum were 30. So any customer had to buy at least 36 T-shirts, so they made no money. Because of course, like who's gonna buy 36 T-shirts?
Sign me up for 36 Clout Route shirts.
So our order minimum is actually 24. So
69. And they come out on the 69th episode. Order minimum 69.
Mm-hmm.
Pest says Mitch was a blood, but then found out our neighborhood Crips look cooler and joined the Crips. Whoa! Wow! Exclusive. You heard it here first. Pest's got the in. Doggo says Mitch is turtly enough for the Turtle Club. I mean, you see that on the thumbnail today. And then Poland says, do we trust Danny and Kevin with our addresses? I don't know if I do. How is this merch going to get distributed? It's like... Here, have you guys ever seen the old school clip? Maybe I'll pull it up and bring it next week or something. But there's an old school clip of Jake Paul delivering Jake Paul merch to Post Malone, and he saw that when the order came in, he saw that it said like Post Malone, Austin Post or whatever, blah blah blah, and his address. So he was like, "Oh shit, dude. Post Malone's buying my merch, so I got to go there and hand deliver it to him." So he fucking takes his address from getting it from him ordering it and shows up, "Hey, got a shirt." And like Post Malone's like in his fucking jammies, like chilling, and he's like, hold on a second, like let me get ready."
Scum bag, dude.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. That's how we'll deliver it. I gotta save money
I'm glad
somewhere.
you said scumbag before I got that in there.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah. So we're gonna show up to each of your houses, after you send us your information with the shirts. Actually, what we will do is one of us will wear the shirt to your house and then take it off of our backs to give it to you. It's like super personal.
Oh, God.
Super personal merch. As personal, it's better than a signature.
Oh.
We showed up in the merch and gave it to you off our
That's
backs.
only available in southern states because we have to sweat into the shirt in order for you to be able to authenticate it that it was worn. No, that sounds like a great idea. No, I was thinking, like a storefront where they could just order and somebody else ships it. But that works too. We can do the whole show up with a big fake check and a bunch of balloons, and we'll be like, you get a free. Well, you get a T-shirt. That'll be what's written in the check memo, and we'll just waste a bunch of money to come see you.
Right. We won't put Jake Paul in charge of it. At least. I mean, I know that I could get a hold of him probably pretty easily since he is an Ohio native, but.
Oh, yeah. Don't remind me.
Let's see. Pest says, Poland Springs, right? They might sign us up for the morons to show. They might sign us up for the morons to show up at our houses. I mean, I'm sending Jake Paul to your house.
I mean, that might be, it might be Pestradamus right there. He was like calling that while you were saying it was like, Danny's about to show up at your house. He's going to pull the, Hassan Baika, where is it?
Page 2.
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hassan Baika.
I'm going to deliver your T-shirt.
In Los Angeles, at your house.
We'll deliver T-shirts in Los Angeles to your house if you're there. And let's see. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
that's a burn.
I don't want Danny finding out I'm a celebrity. He would definitely show up at my house. Kevin would be respectful though. Okay. All right.
They're getting it.
All right,
They're getting it.
Yeah. I'm getting it too. I'm starting to get it. Doggo says, "Okay, but you got to pet Mochi. I will gladly pet Mochi when we deliver her. Sure, I'll get a dog and put a shirt on the dog, bring the dog, and then take the shirt off the dog to give to Mochi. Okay, just like we would do for you." Poland Spring says, "I would rather have Jake Paul show up than Danny." Well, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's sexy. He's fucking shredded he's shredded wheat, dude. He's lit. I mean, I can't compete with that. He's hot. He's rich. He beat me up, too. He's younger than me. I mean, he's better in every single way.
And he still has more hair for now.
I mean, maybe that's debatable. Have you seen their, like, when the wind catches their hair the right way and shit? I mean, the Pauls don't have the
What
best
is it with the dudes
genetics.
who get to our point in the hair timeline and they think, you know what will fix this? If I just spike all this shit up and then you can see right through my head and you can just see directly into my scalp. That'll make it look like I still have hair up here, right?
That's how, I mean, when my hair gets long enough, because I've been growing it out, it's going to look like that.
Oh, I can't wait.
And it's like, your hair starts like right here, and his long hair like swishes all the way back. So when the wind blows, it's like his hairline finally, is revealed, and it's all the way fucking deep in his head.
Oh, poor guy. Embrace the bald, baby.
Embrace the bald. I agree.
They make lots of hats these days. You can even get them decorated. You don't have to get them like this.
You can even get Teddy Fresh hats if you want. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing. So let me show you the poll I did this week on the page. We talked about a lot of shitheads in the past week, so I put, who is the worst person subject to Clout Route scrutiny lately? And it was Aiden, Ethan, Ralph, Tom Segura, or homeboy Edwin. All, gross in their own way, I guess you could argue.
Ethan won't get to see that he kind of won this poll in a way, huh?
He's the least, apparently, according to the
He's
according
the
to
least
the list.
worst person that we talked about last week. So I think congratulations are in order to him.
He should like us, actually, for that. I mean, fuck you, Ethan, Ralph.
Never trust anyone with two first names.
Exactly. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that was two first names until you said it. Ralph is Ralphie May, baby. And yeah, two first names is sus right
Ralphie
there.
May. Hell yeah.
Aiden Ross won pretty cleanly though here. I mean, not surprised, I guess. We just did a whole hit piece on him last week of all his fucking shitty shit, so not surprised.
Yeah. Good job. Good
Mr.
job, voters.
Aiden Ross. Good job.
I agree with your assessment.
I mean, I don't because I mean,
who you got? Who's the
Aiden
winner?
is like, okay, well, we can talk it out a second. Yeah. Aiden is like a dumb kid. Ethan Ralph is this fat older dude that knows better and just constantly keeps getting beat up and gets in controversy and is a super racist.
Oh, how old is
Remember, he can't even stop being racist for like a few weeks to get in the ring with somebody. He told Keemstar flat out, "Nah, you're not censoring my content. My content is the N-word." So,
Okay. Well,
Ralph.
I might adjust my vote as we talk through this a little bit. Some of this might simply just be exposure, right? Like, as I hadn't heard any of Tom Segura's stuff until you showed me that joke, so I was like, okay, that.
I mean, is the washcloth joke worse than
I'm
the
still
stuff
mad
Aiden
about
Ross
that.
does?
I stayed in a hotel this weekend that was not for pores, and guess what? They had fucking washcloths in there.
Interesting.
And that soap's disposable. It's meant to be thrown away afterwards, but they still gave washcloths.
You know what? He
I wonder
stays
if
in
a poor
hotels all the
hotel.
time.
Do you think the hotel for the pores are spending extra money to wash washcloths?
Am I staying only in hotels for pores because they have washcloths? Because I remember washcloths at every hotel that I've been at. So what hotels is Tom Segura staying at? Now that I think about it, because hotels have. Kevin,
Probably
that is such a good
brothels.
point.
I don't think he's staying at
That is
the
such a
kind of
good
hotels
point.
you and I would stay
Now
at.
you've swayed me a little bit. I wasn't as passionate about it at first, but
It's a real problem.
hotels have fucking wash rags. How could you even? That's not even a good joke anymore. It's lost all of it. Tom Segura actually should have won this list. He's the most despicable.
I think I'm putting it back on him.
And then Edwin.
Edwin just says like free Andrew Tate, right, or whatever. Or was that Sneeko? Was that who was Edwin? I get these guys confused, man.
No, seriously, you get.
I have a
Sneeko
problem with those
Edwin.
two. I don't know why.
Sneeko is way more relevant and way worse than Edwin, probably. But Edwin.
So that's why Edwin doesn't get my vote. He doesn't stick.
Get your shirt off stream with Sal.
God damn it. Yeah.
Edwin, homeboy Edwin.
Ty, you're all the worst.
They're all pretty gross. Let's see. Pat says I always wanted a homie. A homie the
Is that
clown
another
fro.
In Living Color reference? Are we two for two? That's
I don't know. You tell me.
So.
Paulin says
I'll look it up. I'll do
disagree.
some
I voted
research.
for Tom.
Pull that up, JB.
Tom Segura had been making horrible jokes for years. He turned it into a career. It's obscene. It's kind of funny that you say that, Paulin. I've watched Tom Segura I used to watch him, and I watched him for probably a couple of years. And kind of the whole time I watched him, I thought, it's only a matter of time till somebody out of context clips his ass, and he gets one of those posts like we saw last week, and lo and behold, it happened. Speaking of Fluffy, Kevin, I was supposed to share with you that Fluffy had an idea.
Oh,
Fluffy in the chat says that we should one episode I should be applying eyeliner and emo makeup while you are playing your saxophone. So maybe a special episode someday. You might see Kevin serenading me while I do my makeup.
It could be coming. I may have ordered a mute.
Uh-oh.
So I can practice without getting kicked out of my house.
I don't have to order mutes. I have them chained to the radiator in the basement. And since they're mute, it's just
a different thing. You can use it. You can actually, if you're thrifty enough, you can use it for both, but I wouldn't suggest it. Just go ahead and buy your own ball gag for whatever Danny's doing.
Hell yeah. Ball gags all around, baby. We need Clout round ball gags.
There we go. Let's just do like a red bubble and just slap that on freaking everything. You can get shower curtains, ball gags.
The next logo that Mel makes for us, the O and Clout route is going to be like a ball gag, and then the straps are going to come around the letters.
You're going to get an email from Mel later like, hey, sorry, I got to step down. That's a little too much for me.
I hope you guys like that. Oh, goodness gracious. We're having too much fun at the top of the show here already. I was a fan submission, so Fluffy said that about the makeup recommendation.
Sorry.
Clout
Route wash rags popped up on the chat, and that absolutely, yes. That's the first place we go.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, but anyways, so that was Fluffy's suggestion, fan suggestion. We have another fan suggestion, Ham a Lamb. If you are a Clout Route fan, you know that Ham is always around somewhere. And Ham sent me, we've kind of encountered him before, but Ham sent me Franz Ferdinand on Twitter and said, just look through the tweets and laugh for a second. So
great band.
What about the guy? What about the person? Can you explain the lore here again?
Unlucky.
We did it the one day,
Did
but
we?
I feel like it's cool.
Get
It's
our
cool
World
lore.
War I history.
It was this
note
guy
real quick?
and the
Gavrilo Princip is the guy who, endgamed this guy.
Endgamed.
Which thus started the First World War, which, funny enough, was at the time called the War to End All Wars. But that, so that was a fucking lie.
I don't have that soundbite. Well, that was a fucking lie. But okay, so let's go through some of Franz Ferdinand's hits.
So it's good to
now.
see him back and on Twitter. This is the stuff that I'm here for.
Let's see here. He's got his pinned tweet. So this is his shining star here. Boxing, I'm not happy unless one gets brain damage. Thoughts? I thought that there was like a punchline to it, but I guess that's
yeah, he's trying to throw a pun in there. I mean, that's the end game. That's everybody who's boxing is probably getting some brain damage, unfortunately.
Check this out. It says 3 months on mayonnaise-based do-it-yourself HRT. This is just a retweet from Thoughts and Opinions, but we got our boy
Leave Bo Blacks alone.
He's on some mayonnaise HRT. Do I have a soundbite for that?
Oh, of course you have.
Let's go back to the hotel and suck a dick.
That's not the one I thought you were going with.
Well, I
I thought
thought
you were going with the what's it, Cockman or whatever the Bobby ran.
I should have. That was the one I should have went to, but I immediately thought Bo Black's on do it yourself HRT means that Alex Jones will take you back to the hotel. But go ahead.
I can't find it. I don't know which one it is.
They turned the friggin' frogs gay.
That's not it either.
You got soundbite overload here. It's like trying to.
Furries with deep wet pussies. A fox pussy cock, man.
It's like trying to find something to watch on Netflix now. I can't.
Right?
He's got so many sound bites.
You've got to scale the fucking endless pages here. Let's see. Oh, breaking news: Hujan and Abby Blackbird broke up.
You're getting.
Sorry.
Looks like you're getting into some a Twitter war, according to Poland. So you better watch yourself.
Franz
Danny.
and Hujan are in a Twitter war, Danny. You are entering in some dangerous waters here. I mean, I don't think Huge would get too mad at me that I'm just looking at his his Twitter, but whatever, I guess. If I'm canceled for looking at Franz Ferdinand's Twitter, well,
How dare you?
that's a good way to go out, I think. Franz Ferdinand shot me.
Take me out. Sorry. No, I'm not.
Oh, but that's just some of them. Matt Walsh is a transsexual transgender woman. He is also gay and black.
Weird time to take the screen down so you could just be
That
clipped
was Franz
out.
Ferdinand.
Yeah, you got sorry.
Wait,
Oops.
should I go back
Yeah,
now
I
and
don't know.
prove it?
It's not gonna matter now. The clip has been clapped.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so
Happy Sunday.
happy Sunday, everybody.
Ooh, I have not heard of
Have you
this
heard
next
this?
one. You primed me for it, but I don't know the details. So I know what we're about to talk about.
So, Ferocia here says, very cute of them to share this cute robot image and neglect to mention the update to their privacy policy. Now it says, this is a Reddit post. Somebody says, Discord will possibly record your video calls, voice calls, and channels, including screen shares. And you've got this that kind of explains the situation, what they've removed, but it looks better when you look at this. We generally do not store the contents. Here, let me move us. We generally do not store the contents of video or voice calls or channels. We also don't store streaming content when you share your screen. Those highlighted texts are now removed from it. So, I mean, they didn't explicitly say it, but essentially Discord could record your video calls, your voice calls. They probably could have before. They just said they didn't. Now they're just not saying they don't. But then they shared this little cute little robot image with it just so you would be distracted a little bit about their updated policies.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So are you worried about that? I don't have any. Most of my Discord DMs are me sending you the thumbnails each week, so I'm not too worried about this. I haven't been on many voice calls.
I don't have any scandalous Discord things for them to find, but I know that people do. Since we've dove into the Discord community thing or whatever, and we made our own, shouts out, hit me up on Twitter if you want to be in the Discord. You just find by osmosis being on Discord that you stumble upon people that are super obsessed with Discord. They love it. They're on Discord 24/7. So some of these people that are on Discord 24/7, they are in voice calls constantly with tons of people. They're in private voice calls with people sometimes, whatever else. So
Discordians, isn't that what you called them once?
Discordian.
I love that name. It's very good.
Some people are very Discordian. Let's see what chat's saying about all this. Walt Wanderer says, "Hey guys, nice to see you, Vault."
What up, V-Dub?
Franz and Hujan are in the Twitter war. Yeah. Boohoo Big Oops says, I'm so happy chemo was a success. Maybe that's off of the bald episode that we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like that. Well done. Well done. I pity the Discord employee who has to listen to me and Andy. Thank you for the Clubber Lang Mr. T reference there, V-Dub.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, now I get that. Okay. I pity the Discord employee. But for real, I mean, VW, you're not the only one. Like, I know that you and Andy are pretty eclectic yourselves, but there are probably way more depraved Discord calls than your guys's. I don't even really want to know. Don't prove me wrong on that, by the way. Let's see. Poland Spring says, Danny, they're going to find out about all of your emotional affairs. I mean, yeah, if they look into all my Discordian activity with you guys, and I mean, they're not gonna miss any of it. Poland, you call me out every time I say anything. It's all there. They've got it every time. They just got to look at your chat history, and they know every time that I've misstepped. Pest says Salvo should be scared, and Boohoo says Discord is the new devil's playground. So there you go, Kev.
Well, I'm scared.
Send me a message if you want to join our devil's playground. We have a lot of fun in the
Clout
route.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
I frequently am not good with the phrasing.
I don't want to Urban Dictionary that. Let's just move on.
The devil's playground? Yeah, that's probably inappropriate. You're probably right. We don't do that kind of stuff here, okay?
Yeah, it's Sunday, man. Come on.
Chill out.
I just paid my tithes. I don't have any money left because I gave it all to God, and I'm just here trying to get to heaven. That's all.
Okay, I was thinking about this the other day. Just an off little thing.
That's deep.
Okay. There are like 8, 9, 10. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but there's way too many churches in my hometown, small town hometown. I mean, I graduated with like 100 people, that kind of small town. Okay. There are like so many fucking churches, and they're all big and nice and amazing. And then everything else in town is like an old dilapidated building that somebody has taken over, and they have like a Vistaprint sign that they've tied ropes around a pre-existing one. It's every business in town, okay? Everything. It's just so janky. And I think about it, and I'm like, if all the money that people just toss to these churches every week instead went to like a fund to like maybe make the town look better for everybody. I mean, imagine that. Instead of a super church with fucking, they've got the scrolly text and everything. It's like, come in. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I'm serious. They got the bells and whistles, you know, but then fucking.
The only buildings in town with lights on them. Yeah. And they have those. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. Nope. I don't know, Danny. You're pretty crazy out there. You're starting to sound like one of those liberals, one of them communists. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I better chill out.
Better chill out, dude. You're not gonna be welcome back in that town.
Yeah,
right, like, I heard you were complaining about our Jesus lights, brother.
What'd you say about my tied-on sign? Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with Vistaprint and tying signs to my mailbox.
You go back down there to the city, you heathen.
It's Matt's Fish Fry. All I gotta do is get me a sign and tie it right to my mailbox.
You've got like a Chinatown situation going on in your hometown.
There's wet markets.
There's like the mob fucking running over you got just churches planted at all the major key points in the town. This is deep.
Goodness gracious. Okay, well,
let's send this over to Dan Brown.
Let's move on. Dan Brown, like what? Is he gonna do like
he's gonna write a book about it and pretend it's fiction, just like the what was that? The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite documentaries ever.
All right, let's move on. Did you catch the Streamer Awards last night, Kevin?
No, I didn't.
Me either. Okay, let me give you my complaint about the Streamer Awards before we get into it, okay?
We weren't in it, first of all.
First
That's
off,
the
we're
first
not
and
in it.
most obvious complaint.
Exactly. 100%, Kevin.
2 years in a row not up for Rising Streamers,
Fucking
so
piece of shit.
It's really, really sad.
And like they nominate the same people. Okay, like no shade on Frogan. I like Frogan, the creator, Frogan. She's one of Hassan's editors or something. I don't know, or like a mod in chat, whatever. Frogan got nominated for Rising Star 2 years in a row. How can you be I mean, she's just continuing to rise, I guess.
Double rise.
Like that could have been the Clout
Wait till
spot.
wait till she gets the trifecta for the trilogy. And it'll
Next
be like,
year she
dude,
comes
she
back
rose even higher.
well, she won this year. So can you come back?
She's doing back to back.
Get nominated for it again and then win again.
Yeah.
I like that. Or lose would be more embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Oh no, because then she'll have like her comeback arc, and
then she'll do it again.
Yeah, then
and
they'll
win again.
She'll win it again in 4, and then in 5 she can get the trilogy and actually win it 3 times. And at that point, then she'll retire after winning her 3rd Rising Creator Award.
Well,
That's
there's
how
a
I script it
complaint
anyway.
from me. Okay, right off the rip, I can complain about the nominees there, but the big thing I wanted to point out was me and Aaron, my wife, were like, dude, we're gonna check out these streamer awards tonight, and we were there right at 6. I was like, they're gonna have some kind of red carpet thing. Watch the little red carpet thing for a little bit, and then it'll be time for the fucking awards. No. I sat there for 2 hours and watched a red carpet event.
Doinks.
For real, dude.
Give me my money back.
6 to
dude.
8. When I mean, like, I'm a early to bed, early to rise.
It didn't start till your bedtime.
Yeah, so it starts at 6, goes till 8, where it's just red carpet shit, and then it starts. I was in bed. I was asleep.
So you got to watch like the obnoxious, probably 30-minute opening ceremony too. And so by the time they're reading the first list of nominees, Danny's fighting sleep. Just, I got him out.
So it just happened last night. So like, I'm sure that there are clips. I just haven't had time to search for it. But there was a what do they call him? An interviewer, the person that's like holding the mic, asking the questions. There's a person, Sweet Anita, I think her name is, and I guess she has Tourette's. Okay? And it was like every interview she did was the funniest, most like wholesome interview. Because I mean, like I said, I guess she has Tourette's or whatever, and she has like visible tics, so she'll do like the wink or whatever, or like something like that. But then she has vocal tics too, where she was saying like fucking bitch, or like motherfucker, or, you know, dickhead, shit like that.
Oh.
And I think first off, Sweet Anita probably signed up to be an announcer or interviewer or whatever. So this was she's in on the joke. But I think that they didn't tell anybody that they were going to have an interviewer that had Tourette's. So some of these people were coming up and getting interviewed, and then she'd be like, you know, oh, pay money wubby, what's your how long did it take you to get dressed today, motherfucking bitch?
Like, yeah,
Just
dude,
shit like that. And he's like 5 minutes, you know, like whatever. But some people took it all different ways. It was just her compilation of interviews will be hilarious to watch. And she takes it so in stride and is like, you can tell that she's like fine with it, you know. This is her. This is how it is, and oh my gosh, it was just so funny. And so at least I got something out of 2 hours of red carpet footage.
That's better than nothing. Yeah, you got that going for you. I'm looking forward to some of those clips. That sounds entertaining. I don't know the
award shows.
The only thing I know about I don't watch award shows at all. I don't think anyone would if somebody hadn't been slapped at one within the last 2 years.
Right? Exactly. No, you're definitely right there.
And sorry, chat's distracting me today. And I don't watch streaming other than the streamers that you tell me about, so I wouldn't really watch this one in general. But 2 hours for an opening show is
fucking
egregious,
ridiculous, dude.
Like, who do you think you are?
Well, because they have the Sweet Anita.
Hassan Piker.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
That's
they
why
had
this happened.
Sweet Anita interviewing, and then they had another guy interviewing, and then they had Ludwig and Hassan interviewing together. So there was like those two combo. So yeah, it was almost like they acted like,
and they needed 2 hours so Hassan could eat, so they did a pre-show so he could eat dinner while getting paid. Yeah, that makes sense.
I almost thought like, what, you thought we would be fine with a 2-hour Hassan and Ludwig shit show beforehand? Like, no, I came here for the stream, for the streamies, bitch.
I need the awards, man.
Let's see what this
I
fucking
can watch.
chat says before we look at
Chad's getting mad. Dude.
some of this shit. Let's see. What Vault Wanderer says, Danny, mega church pastor arc. I mean, we would have one hell of a Clout route church. If you guys pay your tithings, we will.
Clout cult. What did or was it the cult of Clout? I can't remember.
We
were on to
something.
something.
I like that.
I like that. Something.
Wow, a mega church. The church is taking all the monies. Yeah, I mean that was my interpretation. It's just funny to drive down the main strip and it's like super church with the fucking, streamy lights and shit and all this shit. And then it's like, oh, there's an old Tim Hortons that's now Bob's Burgers or whatever, and they fucking strapped their fucking sign around it with legitimate rope and tire.
And just use brown and red for their colors. They just use what was already in the store.
Exactly,
like, yep,
exactly.
This is me now.
It's just a repurposed Tim Hortons. It just has, they painted over some of the words even. Goodness gracious. Tax churches of any religion. I fucking agree. Amen to that, fucking George. For real. I've always thought this, like, if you're not going to do something with all that space, you've got all these mega churches or whatever. We've got tons of homeless people that have no place to live, and it's supposed to be God's house. So if you're going to be tax exempt, then homeless people, all of them should. All of them should. You do that, and that's how you get your tax exemption. Not that you're just some fucking dickhead standing in front of a crowd of people that you can get to listen to you. Like, there has to be some sort, if we're going to let churches be tax exempt like that, then there should be some sort of utility to it. They home homeless people because they're empty half the week anyways, right? You go to fucking church on Sunday.
Yeah. It depends. It depends on your levels. Cause one of the ones I was raised in, immersion was part of it. And so it's like there's Wednesday night Bible study. Then the youth choir has a practice on a different night. And the next thing you know, if you're not careful, you're at church 3 to 4 nights out of the week, including half the day on Sunday. But in general, yes, you are right. And I agree with everything you said. In fact, I'm glad you said it because I wouldn't have been able to be so productive with my church rants. At least you got something good out of it. I just would have said mean things. So
yeah, well,
good for you.
I'm with you there too. I share those mean things. I don't like churches at all, if you can't tell. Poland Spring says Danny wants to increase taxes just like Mitch McConnell. No, in fact, opposite. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
I'm debunking all the myths here today. Sweater Vest Quartet says, like when the band Fun won Best New Artist at the VMAs after they had been a band for like over 5 years.
Yeah, I think that happened with a Pharrell song at one point too, or something. It was like years later. Yeah, I think the song "Happy" was originally a CeeLo Green song from a movie or something, and then he
And then he just redid it.
And it's got there's a couple weird things like that where it's like people win new artists. They've been artists for 3 years, but nobody knew who they were, so then they win the award. It's interesting. Oh, that shit's probably awards. It's bullshit. All right, we can just acknowledge that.
Vault Wanderer says Sweet Anita's stalker story is insane. You want drama to look into. Yeah, I will have to look into Sweet. I think we might have like brushed against that slightly on the podcast maybe a few weeks ago. I'm not sure how old this story is. You're talking about VW, but I think we might have talked about it a little bit on the show before. Because that's where I think I first heard of Sweet Anita, but I don't know if it's worth looking into. I am very interested. I don't have Tourette's, by the way. I don't think Kevin does either. Kevin, do you have Tourette's?
Oh, I wouldn't know to be diagnosed, dude. I don't believe in doctors.
We're
a bunch of snake oil salesmen, dude. I'll die. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a shock to everyone the day that I go.
Okay, fair enough.
bunch of scam artists, dude.
That's what's gonna happen.
I don't believe.
One day I'm just gonna hit Kevin up and be like, "Hey, dude, well, we still on for Sunday?" And he's gonna be like, "No." I'm gonna get no answer, and I'm just gonna think, well, Kevin, hates phones, dude, so he doesn't text me back.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
And then 3 weeks of no podcast, and I'm gonna be like, Kevin, where you at? Knocking on his door, and it's fucking him sitting on the toilet, Elvis style. Done.
That's how it's gonna be too.
Smoked.
Yeah. Knowing your luck, you'll go on some epic rant about like how I'm a shitty business partner, and then like the next day, my parents will finally find me, and they'll be like, Oh shit, dude, my bad. I didn't
I had to
mean any
do
of
my
that.
apology tour after that. My
Yeah.
Deaf Noodles
Yeah.
apology tour.
We got morbid. Is this because I'm wearing all black? What happened?
All right, let's finish up chat here so we can get into some of these things. Is saying to ignore your fans a tick? Yeah, actually, you're right. Pez says, have you seen the preachers with fancy car and the gold chains?
Yeah, the one looks like a demon. Kenneth Copeland.
Kenneth Copeland, I'll definitely have heard about
Yeah,
him.
I think
Maybe we'll do a Kenneth Copeland
Yeah.
segment sometime.
I would love to do a scam preachers episode.
Yeah, like a
I would
mega
love
church
to just
episode?
do a whole episode on these
Ooh.
fucking bastards that steal people's money.
That's a lot of fun.
And they steal from like the most unfortunate, right?
And then he
Like,
says shit like,
it's terrible.
I need a private plane so I can't be in fucking planes with all these creams.
Yeah.
These devils.
Yeah, God needs
These
me
demons.
to fly. God needs me to fly private.
Poland Springs says, I'm going to open a mega church with an Olympic-size baptismal pool.
Ooh.
So you can drown everyone in it?
Well, I was interested. And then
Hash says, hey.
And then Danny had me quickly back out of that. So
What
next.
up, Hash?
What up, Hash?
We're about to go through the Streamer Awards. Let's check it out. Without further ado, our hosts were Cutie Cinderella and Valkyrie.
Is this good?
I don't know. Is that
Is this good? You guys tell me. I don't know.
Valkyrie? Right? That's how you say the name. I don't know why I'm fumbling over that name right now. That's right.
Yes.
He had an insane year, became the biggest streamer on Twitch, and now Kai Cenat has won Streamer of the Year. But he didn't show up to the awards ceremony.
That's right.
I felt bad because pre-show I saw a lot of her tweets, and she's like, Cutie Cinderella puts this whole thing on herself. I mean, not just herself.
Oh,
but it's
so
like
she picked
her
herself
thing.
to be the host. That's
Right,
okay.
exactly.
Well, now I have an opinion on it.
But she said stuff about like sending invites out to everybody, yada yada, and that last minute a lot of people bailed and said that they couldn't show or whatever. And she was like going on about how some of these people were saying that they wanted to stream. They bailed at the last minute and then wanted to stream the streamies from home instead of going or whatever. And she's like, you're nominated for an award. You were supposed to come. You bailed last minute. And now you want to
Leech views.
Yes. Like, how shitty is that? People
Wow.
are shitty.
Wow.
People are shitty.
Damn, the whole community this bad or what? What's going on with streamers,
have
man?
a tough. I mean, we're streamers too.
Who are we?
Kevin,
Who
I
we?
guess.
Yeah, but I do some pre-recorded stuff, so you know.
So you ride that line. You're not just a
Yeah.
streamer like Kai Cenat.
Yeah, and
Terrible
some. Yeah,
people. Streamers are terrible people.
they're just
That's what we're saying.
awful. That's all you do. You're just awful. No, I don't. I have no idea.
You know what kind of people
That
streamers are,
does seem
Kevin?
pretty shitty. Yeah, they're the kind of people that need me to pay for them to eat, so they watch true crime and lazily do nothing for 2 hours because, God forbid, you just log off while you eat lunch and then log back on and get paid. Jesus, everybody else takes a lunch break. I'm sorry.
This is what
I'm mad at capitalism, not you, Hassan. It's fine.
this is what Tim Dillon had to say about Kai Cenat winning this award.
You are a disgrace. Drug addict, potentially closeted lesbian. You've never moved out of the house. Nobody respects you. You are a pedophile, probably. You are
Allegedly.
gross around kids. Nobody wants you fucking taking baths with their fucking kids. You're a fucking weirdo. They gotta watch you like fucking Epstein.
How did you get a recording from Roseanne Barr's voicemail?
Right? They're leaked, baby. I've got my sources, and I got that one from Tim Dillon.
Yikes. Streamer
yeah.
of the year, baby. So was he one of them that was like, I can't show up, but
Yep.
I'd like to leech stream?
Yeah, dude. Yes, exactly. Wow. He fucking didn't. I mean, I don't know if he.
How
streamed or
badly
not,
did they
like-
want to like return that? Like, and they're like, can we unnominate you real quick? Like, can we give it to anyone else?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It is, especially
Would
when
you
you're
go?
like the winning. You're like streamer of the year. He lives in the same town, I think, too.
Damn,
or
I
he's
was
like
just about
Austin
to
or
ask if they
something,
were going
maybe.
to pay for travel. Because it's like, if they're willing to pay for travel and stuff too, I think like, go do it. Or at the very least, I mean, under no circumstance should you be like, yeah, I'm just going to stream it on my channel. Is that cool? That seems like it's pretty lame, dude.
I mean, when you're this guy with this much money, though, and the biggest streamer ever, and blah, 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 when you say that you're going to go to get the award of the night, I mean, I think it's pretty shitty to back out last minute. And
would you go if we got nominated, but you knew?
I don't know if he is one of the ones that backed out last minute, but I did see cardboard cutouts of Kai Cenat, and I thought that they were fill-in replacements. So correct me if I'm wrong in the chat if anybody knows for sure, but I'm not saying him specifically, but there were streamers that were invited that didn't accept their award personally, bailed last minute, and then asked to stream it. Yes.
I would be.
He might not be that guy, but he may be that guy.
If I won an award, I'd be the guy who came up there and then did something like really annoying and preachy and just like made it about something that it wasn't about. I'd be like, I just want you all to know that this industry is predatory, and I just do something that would just really annoy everybody, so they never invited me to another one. And then at the end, like, one also thanks, Mom. Love you, Mom.
Here is a massive congrats. I don't know this guy. A massive congrats to our GOAT 10Z official for winning the Gamer of the Year award. The pure talent and skill is insanely impressive.
What's he play? I mean, he's rocking a
Red
jersey,
Bull, yeah.
So he's clearly got some skill.
I don't know. Tens official.
10Z, dude.
He's the
Congrats. I would hate to play against that guy, whatever he's playing.
We've got Jerma. This is the guy that does all the crazy like.
Ooh, sorry,
sorry,
Jerma. He won a legacy award. That means your career's over. I'm sorry, bud. Everybody, I'm sorry, man.
Essentially, right? Yeah, this is the rest in peace, sayonara.
This is your. It's been real, bud. See ya.
This is the guy that did the stream where they like. It was like they did a bunch of acting, like reenacting The Sims or something in a house. He like recorded a bunch of rooms in a house, and they kind of reenacted like. Maybe it was a Sims game or it was like something like that where they played characters in like a house that was kind of like split open so that the audience could see everything that's going on in it.
And this is what, your pitch for the next Saw movie? What is this?
Well, maybe he does a Saw movie like that.
Okay.
That would be a cool one. But
Yeah.
I think Jerma's a really big like I mean, obviously the legacy thing, he's been doing it for a long time apparently, but he does really big, extravagant streams like that. Like
stick it to him, Jerma. Show him you're not done yet. Win Rising Streamer of the Year next year. Be like, you know what? Legacy wasn't enough. I had to double my followers. Now I'm rising, baby.
We've
this
got
guy.
Pay Money
Looks
Wubby.
Intense, man.
I thought that he had got canceled for like creeping on somebody or like being inappropriate with his fans or something. I mean, maybe somebody can tell me in chat for sure about that, but I thought Pay Money Wubby had gotten in trouble for some shit and went away, but I think that's apparently not true because
or maybe that's why he's the streamer.
He's the streamer. He's not the streamer of the year. They couldn't give him that, but he's the streamer because only the streamers can condone what this fucking disgusting.
He's a renegade. You don't like me, Danny, because I play by my own rules and I walk to the beat of my own drum.
He
but
looks
God
like that
damn
guy.
It, I get results.
He looks like that guy. He looks like he just said that and then looked at you like that.
Yeah. I would not want to play him in a game of poker. I feel like I would just fold every time.
How about Doug Food? Congrats to the king of uniqueness. Doug has impacted the streamer world so much. We're proud to announce he's won League of Their Own. I mean, from the looks of it, a League of Their Own sounds pretty appropriate. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
That looks like a Wario kind of.
A Waluigi.
Waluigi, thank you. Yeah, Waluigi.
But I don't know what's going on with the shirt. The shirt looks...
Well, he's at the beach.
Okay.
You know, it's a retro take. It's like one of those 50s. You know, back when dudes wore tank tops at the beach, you know, for whatever reason, they look like they're in prison.
Or you could be like Keemstar and wear your T-shirt in the pool with your hat on and everything.
If I could be like Keemstar, I would have done it already.
Because you don't want the beard stick, you know, the gel to...
You mean the wig to fall off?
Yeah. You got it.
It is a fake beard.
wait,
Prove me wrong.
There you go.
It's a toupee.
XQCL in the chat for the juicer. Congrats to the El Goblino. XQC.
See, this makes me feel old when I see stuff like that. What the fuck is that?
What's an El Goblino?
Well, I know that's Spanish for the goblin, I'm assuming. But Half of that sentence you just read was gibberish to me. XQCL in the chat
what's
for the
this
juicer,
El
bro.
Goblino mean? Is that
What is
Spanish
this?
for the goblin? Oh, goodness gracious. He won Best Variety Streamer. He's just not one of my favorites. I hate watching his clips, man. He just like freaks out sometimes, and like I can't understand him ever. I mean, maybe I'm like, I don't know where he's I forget where he's from.
I was to say, is this turning into a
It's
nationalist
some kind of
thing, Danny?
racist thing. Yeah, probably.
Are you being a racist right now, dude? Can't understand
you.
you. Go back to your country.
I can't understand you,
XQC.
XQC. Fuck you.
You some bitch.
I can't understand.
Oh,
this
speaking
guy
of this,
either.
Hassan Abi, what's up, brother?
So Hassan,
And this guy
here-
won lunch break of the year. What award did his chair win? I would love to know.
His chair won chair
Nice,
streamer of
nice,
the year.
yeah.
His chair over like Ludwig and Cutie Cinderella and Valkyrie's chair. His chair won out.
Nice.
He won Just Chatting streamer. So Hassan finally winning an award, huh?
Should have won best true crime streamer.
Sucks. All you haters. Let's see.
VDub
Ludwig.
says XQC is French Canadian, which means I take back everything I said in the last segment. We're friends.
Okay.
Look no further into that. Just,
Okay,
I take it all back. All right. So this is best boxer, right? This is
I don't think so. What an insane concept that turned out to be an amazing and entertaining event. Congrats on Ludwig Agren for taking home the Best Streamed Event Award with his mogul chess boxing. Yeah, that was a thing. They did it.
I'm
It was
intrigued.
this year, too. It was earlier this year, so it's been a recent thing. But, yeah, he did, like, they played. I mean, I don't know how they exactly did it, but it's exactly what it sounds
I
like.
like chess and boxing.
It's
so
chess
maybe
and
I'll have to
boxing.
give it a try. I want to watch this tag team boxing.
Tag team boxing, yeah, with Ice Poseidon.
Yeah, well, someone just did one recently. So like, there's
Another one?
a clip out, unless that one already happened. But I heard about it in a
Interesting.
different podcast. They were talking about tag team boxing, and now I need to see the clip.
Maybe I'll get some tag team boxing clips for next week. I'm sure that, I'm
I
gonna
want tag team MMA next.
I'm gonna look into that. It's gonna be tag team boxing I look into, and then it's gonna be like a rabbit hole of like
Weird.
slap fight tag team or something, and like fucking.
You went in a different direction.
Then
than
it's
I
gonna
did.
be that dude that jumped off the tables into like barbed wire all the time. That said like fucking. What did he say? Here's to all the juggalos and juggalettes.
Oh, I don't remember. I just remember it. Yeah, I had to look away from that one. Some of those are bad.
Some of those are bad.
Oh, CTE chess.
Let's see. Congrats on the wonderful Iron Mouse for winning the Best VTuber award.
Oh,
we've
I've
talked about
actually
Iron
seen
Mouse
Iron
before.
Mouse before. Yep, and there's one of the barcades I go to plays Twitch, and I've seen Iron Mouse on the screen before there
yeah,
as well.
Iron Mouse is a huge fucking phenomenon. I mean, I'm not really like can you imagine me or Kevin sitting around watching? I mean, she's a VTuber. So
Yeah,
like,
imagine
it's like
that
this
playing at a
anime girl.
bar. It's on mute, like I can't hear anything, so it's just that with whatever game they're playing,
This
and
is
I'm
what
like,
we watch in our spare time.
okay, all right,
This is how
I'm gonna go play Pac-Man.
This is how I spend my spare time when I'm not researching for the podcast. I'm watching Iron Mouse on Twitch. Oh, goodness. Sea-Dog VA won Best Philanthropic Event with his cyclothon stream. They were like,
All right.
they're like cycling across Japan or something.
I can get behind that.
That was pretty cool.
Gave some money away, sounds like.
Yep. Which is
Off.
always a great thing. Offline TV. Let's see.
Best organization.
Best organization. So there you go. Offline
Well,
TV.
you'll be in the running there soon. Danny.
The Clout Route
Clout Route
org.
presents
The Clout Route presents. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
the $1 million
Nominated.
gift.
At least nominated. Like, come on. Nominate us for an award, cutie. Oh,
Just give it 3 years, and then we'll be nominated for best new streamer.
yeah, right. After we've been doing it for once. We're only new because they just found us,
Dude, Elden Ring, that was only last year. That feels
Yeah, dude. The beginning.
Like
it came out at
years
the beginning
ago.
of the year last year.
wow.
Yeah. Remember when we had you play
I remember
in an
we
episode?
played it. Yeah. I've
Wow, that's a real throwback. Shouts out to
rarely
Kevin
been so
playing,
frustrated.
Kevin playing Elden Ring on the podcast. You go check out those episodes. I don't even know if I kept those up.
Oh man, I hope so. If not, I'm gonna download them. There was an epic story arc, dude. It went full circle.
I don't think I took them down. I think I might have like took the playlist down, but you could probably search for the episodes. One of the most fun yet rage-inducing games among all.
Yeah, I
Elden
agree with
Ring
at least half of
has
that.
One stream game of the year. I mean, yeah, I can imagine that's all people played last year.
I'm surprised it wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's, based on best new stream game from 7 years ago. There we go.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't like a Super Mario World best stream fucking game.
Layers of Fear stream game of the year.
Let's see. Frogan has won the Rising Star Award, so that was the one I was talking about. She stole it for the second year. Well, she didn't win it last year, but she came back around and won it the second time.
I love a good redemption arc, dude. And I love a name, Quackity. I don't know, Minecraft streamer. Well, at least I like the name. I don't know, have you ever played Minecraft?
Never.
Is it just something
Minecraft.
I just shit on unnecessarily because I never played it?
That's our boomer energy right there.
Yeah.
Is like, we have never played Minecraft. That's how old we are.
I figured I could like play Fortnite or Minecraft, but not both, and so I just went with Fortnite.
I've only played even more boomer energy for me. I've only played maybe 5 minutes of Fortnite before.
Oh,
so there's my super boomer energy.
Yeah, you're not missing out.
All right, fair enough. Sometimes I think I would really like to dance around and shoot people with a Rick and Morty Rick skin on or something.
I mean, yeah, it does have its perks, but I tell you, there's nothing like getting your ass kicked for 8 hours a day in the real world than to join up in a lobby with your buddies just to have a couple of 13-year-olds ruin your day for 3 hours, reminding you how bad you are. It's like I don't have the hours to keep up with these games anymore.
Is that your Xbox gamer tag, Clout Route Kevin? They're like, "Fuck you, Clout Route Kevin, you suck."
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah, find me there.
She's so cracked. We were excited to announce Kaede has won Best Valorant Streamer. Cool. Valorant. Have you ever played that? Yeah, that's because we're boomers.
Nope.
We've got
Roleplay streamer. Is this the right?
Roleplay streamer. Ooh. Is that a leather daddy? Is that what he's doing there? Is that a leather daddy? He's like that kind of roleplay?
I don't.
Like kinky roleplay?
I have questions, but I'm not sure if I want the answers.
We've got Best in Real Life Streamer, Jake and Bake Live.
Okay, nice.
Literally all this guy does is fucking travel the world and stream. So
that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, honestly. He does some cool stuff. Check him out if you haven't.
Oh, I like this guy's got a look. Why does he look familiar?
Again, another fucking category where we get shafted. Hidden gem. I mean, come on.
Yeah, see?
It's like it was designed for us.
Yeah. The most hidden of gems.
Diamond
it's the sunglasses. You gave up on your sunglasses gimmick, and if you'd have kept them on, we'd be sitting here. Have you thought about buying one of these awards? Because we could just do that.
Let me hit Luke up, and I'll try to get a YouTube 100K plaque.
Yeah,
that'll be my award.
Let's go to Amazon and make some awards, and then we win every category.
I bet. Listen to this. I bet that a good enough exchange for Luke would be if I asked him to borrow the EDP 100K plaque. He wouldn't ask for anything in return but my address. Oh, God. And he would be cool with that.
I don't think I want the EDP energy, though, so you're going to have to use the plaque on a morning show.
Right? We'd have to, burn it on stream.
I don't... Yeah.
Melt it down.
I feel like it's the Ark of the Covenant. I'll go blind. I'll melt. My face will melt if I look at it.
So, yeah, there you go. King... Say that, Kevin?
King Samalot.
King
right?
Samalot. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Hidden gem. We've got
Point Crow. Oh, a speed runner.
Best speed runner.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's got to be hard to do that and be entertaining.
Definitely.
So
He's probably not entertaining. That's the thing.
Fair. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
Let's give it up for Ace U for winning Best FPS Streamer.
Okay.
Gosh, it's like they get very niche with it. There was a gamer, right?
Yeah.
And then there's FPS. There's also role. I mean, they've got all of it.
And there's Best Battle Royale Streamer, which I thought could have,
what?
been that.
So this is basically best like Fortnite streamer, essentially, right? I mean, what other battle royales are you playing out there? Is it I mean, I don't even know.
There's more than what there's
more than
PUBG,
just-
Call of Duty,
okay, I forget
Fortnite,
about
and then there's
PUBG
like
and shit.
other ones that have come out, I'm sure, since then.
Goodness gracious.
Chess streamer. There we go,
Chess
baby.
streamer, yeah. Gotham Chess. Pretty cool.
Can we get is there not a best wardrobe? I see
maybe.
I see Poland's
haven't
got my
got there
back,
yet.
nominate
Come
me for
on.
best blue
I'm
sweatshirt.
going to nominate Poland for best Clout Route fan. How about that?
Oh,
I'll fucking nominate your ass, Poland.
Oh, that sounded like a good thing, but
Damn
then
it, she's
you said it
definitely
was
gonna
such a
clip that
negative
out. God,
energy.
forsake it. Let's move on. The five-head gets it. Best strategy game streamer is Box.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay, strategy
Christ.
game. This is
Are
getting
we done yet?
Asmongold. Hey, there's a guy I know.
There you go. Asmongold. I think Asmongold is the closest DNA link to Neanderthal that we have. Because he looks like a caveman, dude. He looks like he beats his head against the wall or something. Which he probably does.
Goddamn.
I'm going in on.
I didn't know he was an MMORPG streamer. Here's a flashback to an old Clout Route story arc. You know how I found out about Asmongold?
What's that?
He is how I watched the frickin' Johnny Depp, what's her name trial, Amber Heard.
Oh, you watched his stuff?
He streamed reactions to it, and so somehow, some way, I caught him on the algorithm, and I was just like, all right, I don't mind your commentary, so I watched the whole thing through, because I wasn't about to watch that shit live, I need somebody to condense it for me.
Right,
So,
I get it.
yeah. So it was.
there you go.
And there we go, man. Streamer of the year. Hell
Was he
yeah. I
playing
nominate
World
him
of Warcraft
for
behind it?
True Court Streamer of the Year, too, while we're at it.
He wasn't playing World of Warcraft?
No, he
That's
was.
his
No,
game.
he was just sitting there, just, yakking it up. Well
there you
done.
go.
Meat
Asmongold.
Canyon. There we go. I had two names I know in a row. I'm not that old.
See, you're not that out of touch, Kevin. Meat Canyon won for best art streamer.
Yeah, he did.
Good for him.
Hell yeah.
He does some good art, that's for sure. Tiny Man is making huge moves. LOL Tyler 1 has won best League of Legends streamer. Okay.
All right.
That's super obscure, too. It's a specific game. Just best League of Legends streamer. They must be sponsored or something.
Wow, imagine this in 10 years. It'll just be like every game has a best.
Yeah, I mean, look, best Souls-like
where's
streamer.
my best FIFA streamer? Where's
There
my
may
best
be.
2K streamer? Let's get some sports up in here.
Yeah, I think you might be right, though. They should.
Everybody knows sports makes everything better.
Miss Mika plays Souls games, apparently. I think she's the one that was doing, beating Elden Ring with a dance pad and, shit like that.
That's impressive.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Or, one-handed controller streams and shit. I don't know. Just a bunch of weird-ass shit.
Goddamn. Okay.
So
That's
Miss
worth
Mika.
an award.
Miss Mika.
T-Pain.
T-Pain. He didn't make it, but obviously he had planned it ahead that he wasn't going to make it or whatever because he, made a video clip that I have seen, actually, and he clowns on him really hard in the clip, so it's kind of funny. Go watch T-Pain win his award if you want to get a little chuckle out of him. He seems like he's a good, chill dude. I mean, he used to be a big music guy, and now I think he still is, obviously, but
Sounds like it.
being a streamer, you have a kind of different energy to you, and you can, I don't know. I just think he feels like a good fit for a streamer on top of everything else,
I like it. Yeah.
T-Pain,
He's a pretty
baby.
chill dude.
That's it, though. No more fucking streamer awards. Holy shit.
I need a water break.
I mean, god damn. I didn't think it was going to take us that long to get through that fucking horse shit. Let's get into some fucking meat and cheese of the podcast. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
No more fucking around. Let's watch CPS stealing children from parents because
Philip DeFranco said so.
Philip DeFranco said so. So
Don't mess with Philly D, man.
if you haven't seen this clip yet,
Oh my God.
and Philly D covers it here, there's been a viral TikTok clip going around that a man and a woman saran wrapped their son for TikTok. Let's watch a little bit.
Probably like a trigger warning, right? For
Trigger
if that's
warning,
your thing.
I guess.
I don't know. It's somebody might be.
You
upset
know,
by
I mean,
seeing
sometimes I just gotta be
kid
like,
saran wrapped. I just, it's easier to just throw them out there, right? Just be like,
I
hey,
feel it, okay.
this might upset you.
It's considerate.
You know,
You're a better man than I, Kevin, because I'd just be like, I mean, fuck, I have to say in front of everything I'm gonna do on the show, practically. But okay,
I do movie
Trigger
reviews,
warning.
so I'm trained to do spoilers. But I've just re-hacked my brain to say
Right.
trigger warning.
Okay, I get that.
Child Protective Services because of something they posted. Right, and while the original video has been taken down, there are so
here we
many
go, Philly
stitches
D.
and reactions to this that we can still see it. With one of the stitches that got the most attention being from a user by the name of Aunt Karen Zero,
Now
who
check
even says
this
this
out,
feels
dude.
like abuse. Right, so we see this young boy wrapped in saran wrap.
What
he
the
is
fuck?
falling. He seems very distressed. The text on the screen saying that he was a grumpy toddler. When you look at the top comment,
Well, and then it shows a comment here. It says, do some parents forget their child is a human being with autonomy and boundaries? Like your child is not a doll to play with.
Yeah, dude.
Isn't that the cringiest ass clip to see somebody play? What the fuck possessed you?
The Clout.
The Clout possessed you so hard. You hit the Clout route so hard
Yeah.
that you wrapped your child in saran wrap like a fucking sandwich from Subway and fucking tossed her around the bed.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, yeah, full disclosure, I hate this clip, and I part of me hates that we're even talking about it, but at the same time, the show is the Clout route, and if
Right.
this isn't one of the most, albeit one of the more disgusting attempts to hop on the Clout route, I don't know if I truly understand the meaning of a Clout route if this isn't someone trying to catch one. So,
Yeah, right?
we kind of have to talk about it, but god damn, dude, leave your kid. First of all, just leave your kids out of your TikToks, man.
I was even telling you, we were talking about this a little bit before the show. She triple dips here, and I don't know if he gets into all of it here in this video, but so they do this, the initial, and then we'll see in a second she does a response to obviously CPS picking up their kid. And then she does a final TikTok where she's like, I got my kid back. Yay.
Probably holds him like Michael Jackson style out of a window,
Out
right?
the window.
To
Hey,
be
everybody
like,
look,
give
I
me
got
a
my
blanket,
kid."
want to play. You know, those are fucking circle of life deal.
So here, let's watch a little bit more Philly D.
on the video, you have people calling the parents out, saying someone needs to call CPS. And thanks to a video later posted by Savannah, we know that someone actually did.
I don't even know how I'm gonna start this. Right now, we're
By
dealing
going
with a
to TikTok.
situation where Gunnar has been taken from us until CPS can evaluate our home.
So the way she's doing this and everything has just makes me cringe out of body experience, dude. Because it's like she's like being performative. So she's like and like doing her little hand motions and everything and blah blah blah. She's like playing it up for TikTok. At the same time, she's like incredibly upset that her kid has been taken away.
Yeah, the first thing I think of whenever I have a good cry is I should record this and post it on the internet.
The first thing I think of when my kid gets taken away by
Because
CPS.
I am El Clouto Goblino, all right? I am the Clout Goblin.
Alto Goblino over here.
Things was baked in.
Yeah, I mean, she knows what that's all about.
This was the trilogy, you know? This is the beginning of a storyteller. No, I don't even want to pretend to give her credit, even in jest. But
This
yeah,
is
we
the
had our
next
part
Gabby
1, our
Hanna.
part 2, and now we got our part 3. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But she goes on here to cry a little bit more. I mean, I guess we should let it play out just a little tad more.
I posted a video of my husband and son playing. That video
Oh, yeah, they were playing.
was skewed in a way as to people thinking that we were abusing our child. When
It's funny how she says that too. Oh, people, it's misconstrued in a way that people think that I'm abusing my child. No,
Yes, because she can't admit fault because
you did. You
yeah.
literally abused your child on
she's not
camera.
going to take accountability.
It's not that people misconstrued or thought anything. It's like, bitch, you fucking put it on camera.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Again,
Like, these people
recorded
are
that,
deluded.
looked at it, watched it. I mean, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but whenever I make a TikTok or a YouTube short or something, I know the footage that I'm putting on. You know, every once in a while I might have to double check and watch the 15-second clip I'm putting to make sure it is what I fucking thought it was. But not a single ounce of accountability. This whole thing is like I'm sorry that you felt upset by my actions. Like fuck you, you bitch. You know,
I'm sorry that you're
that's not an
upset.
apology. My actions were misconstrued in a way that makes me look like my child was crying and asking for help. And shut up.
How does that old David
Shane, she's wearing a
Dobrik-
plain hoodie, and I don't like that. She is not my squad. She's not part of the hoodie squad gang.
How does that old David Dobrik clip go where he's like, he's apologizing. He's like, you know, to all the fans that were upset, sorry to you, and to all the fans that weren't upset. Well, you know, or whatever he says. I can't remember, but
It's
he's
got
like, to all the fans that were upset, sorry.
To all of you who thought I was abusing my child, I'm sorry you felt that way.
I'm sorry you felt
Gunnar
that
was
way.
like laughing and smiling.
Everyone feels sorry
and
for
it
me.
was just a funny thing that Hank did.
Very funny.
Because Gunnar was getting into like the stove that day and like tried putting a fork in his socket, and
So she goes on.
So we
to
restrain him.
She goes on to explain we wrapped him in saran wrap for this TikTok because he was like hopping in the oven and like putting forks in sockets and shit. It's like, do you watch your fucking child?
So as military parents, their first thought was, let's torture him. I'm sure she at least, thank God, she had the foresight to not post the video of them waterboarding the little tyke.
It reminds me of like a fucking, her house is like a Tom and Jerry episode. Like the baby's like walking around and like nearly falling out the window, but you've got Tom and Jerry like rushing really quick to like, you know, shut the window or whatever.
Yeah, is she
before
raising
falls out.
Tommy Pickles? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
It is. It's an episode of Rugrats in this bitch's house. Except it's like the Holocaust because she's like talking about hopping in the oven and he's talking about fucking sticking his fork in the socket.
And everyone who's ever been around an energetic child knows the first thing and only way that you can solve that is to just forcibly restrain them because that will quickly solve the issue.
Plastic wrap.
Jesus.
That's how you solve the issue.
Wow.
I mean, they do say.
Wow.
Oh, actually, I was gonna say they do say you can solve all issues with plastic wrap, but that's duct tape. My bad. So I don't know what the fucking deal was here.
Oh God, don't give him any ideas, man.
Have you ever
Jeez.
duct taped? Have you ever saran wrapped somebody's car?
No. The worst thing I did was saran wrap a toilet. So
somebody peed all over
So
themselves.
someone went to puke. Well, yeah, I think the joke was supposed to be that they would pee, but they got a little too drunk that night and threw up on the saran wrap instead. But in my defense, they had saran wrapped the bathroom door before that, and I had run
walked?
into it in the
That's
middle of
awesome.
the night. Yeah.
Got ya.
Yeah, I've been in a college prank war before, but no, even then I didn't see fit to wrap an entire human being up in any sort of plastic wrap.
Oh,
That's just me. I'm just your average Middle Western bald guy, you know.
So I hope you guys appreciate. I guess we trigger warned you, so at least you got that. I hope you appreciate the saran wrapping your kids. And like I said, she followed this part up.
Dude, I love the comments about these parents. Sorry.
We'll have to look at comments right after this. She followed this up with like, yeah, it's like a TikTok of her and the sunsets behind her, and it's like their little silhouettes, and she's holding up the baby.
So I was kidding about the Lion King thing. That's
It really
real.
is, dude. She's like, I will never mistreat my baby again.
She's standing on a hill holding him up.
But she
above.
did another TikTok, so I mean, she did the important thing.
Oh man!
All right, let's take a peek at chat. Here.
She's trying to win the Mother of the Year streamer award. Getting her nominees in early.
Gosh, we haven't looked at some of this since
you got
since we were in the
aggressive
streamer
at
awards,
Poland,
okay.
apparently. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh goodness gracious! Yeah, I can't wait to see what she
Grab
said.
some water.
Okay, I love Souls games. I need to find those episodes. Please post them in the Discord. The Souls games that we played. Okay, all right, VW. I'll hit you with the links. I found the Elden Ring episode. You have too many Funko Pops in the background. Yeah, why do you think I got rid of them? Oh goodness gracious! Yeah, see, I get made fun of all. I have all of the easily internet memeable vices. I'm a Teddy Fresh fan, and I have Funko Pops. So there you go. You don't even need any other ammo for me. You've got all the jokes right there. Mel B says plaque realness. Yeah, Mel, you've got to get me the hookup. Have Luke send us the EDP 100K plaque so we can put it in an episode. I'll send it back.
It's got to be a Thursday episode. I don't want that. I don't want to be around that thing. It feels like it'd be like the Jumanji game board. Like it'll just start hearing drums in my own ears.
I'll put it in your chair for the episode.
Oh God.
No,
there we go. Yeah, we'll give Hank's chair a run for its money.
Yeah. Let's see if Clout Route Chair can win Chair Streamer of the Year next year for the episode where we put EDP's 100K plaque in my chair and just play that for 2 hours.
We're going to have to start getting me more cold brew. I'm going to need more frequent bathroom breaks then if we can get the chair, more FaceTime.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I got to go, guys. Behave. See you later, doggo. Vault Wanderer says, at one point there was an exploit where you could find the link to order the YouTube play buttons. I don't know if it's still up, but if it is, you could order one with any name on it. Wow, that's interesting. How much do they cost to order, though, or you just do it?
It's worth it. Whatever it is, it's worth it.
YouTube have unlimited plaque printing. And
I'll
they
send
just
my whole
it to
tax
anybody.
return in for that social proof right there, baby. Let's go.
I mean, the only reason I would want a 100K YouTube play button is if I got the subscribers to come with it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want the... Well...
Unless it's EDPs, I guess. Then you get like the... I don't know.
No, I don't want that one.
The spirit of EDP comes with it as well.
Yeah,
he'll be yelling in the background, haunting me in the background about the... What is it, the Seahawks or whatever that he hates? I don't know.
I don't even... He was an Eagles fan.
Or Eagles,
yeah.
that's what it is.
I'm just thinking about cupcakes.
I nominate Kevin for best blue sweatshirt. I agree.
We're going to get some more colors into the mix.
VW says nominate Danny for top Teddy Fresh fan. Yeah, honestly. Biggest Ethan Klein simp. That's why is that so aggressive. I'm waiting with bated breath for your clip out of context. Vault Wanderer says, I've seen some T-Pain stream clips. He's legit entertaining. I believe it.
I need to check him out.
Didn't he invent auto-tune, did he?
I don't know.
Think so.
He definitely popularized it. Like he for sure had like one of those first auto-tune heavy albums.
Because I thought like
Maybe
old school auto-tune, they'd have like the fucking thing that they'd like stick. Remember they're like a machine that they would like hold. It has like a, I don't know, like an accordion, like a strap that they'd hold around them. And you have a tube that comes up from it that goes into your mouth. And then you would perform live and you could do auto-tune live because you have this like setup with the thing. It's a thing. We'd have to look it up.
That sounds like some Mandela effect stuff to me.
Maybe I'm making all this up, but I'm pretty sure that there's like equipped auto-tune that you can have that was before T-Pain's time, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm making it up.
Steampunk T-Pain, dude. I like it.
Exactly. No, you're getting the vibes here. Let's see. Danny would never wrap kiddos. Yeah, I don't make kid burritos very often. That's for sure. Danny doesn't know how to use TikTok, so he has to watch another YouTuber watching TikTok.
Burn.
You do not want to see me fumble around on TikTok on this fucking stream, dude. I've seen other streamers pull up straight up TikTok, and they like, if you scroll one wrong little scroll, it fucking flings you into another video, or it auto plays. So I'm playing Plastic Rap Lady, and then next it's like Tipster yelling the N-word or something.
Oh no. We don't want that.
I don't know if that's actually
we don't want that.
A TikTok out there. You tell me. Just kidding, Tipster. VW says default influencer apology video. This is something that a known internet bad mom / mod would do. Yeah, Pest, you're exactly right. I mean, it's just like we've seen it before in different flavors. It's not as explicit as like those the Daddy of 5 guy that like squirt the ink on the ground and then be like, "You fucking kids, you fucking kids." Okay.
I haven't seen that guy.
We probably have a clip for that, but that was a palate cleanser.
I bet she has a live, laugh, love sign.
Hey, dude, we love the live, laugh, love sign.
An empty Pottery Barn wine rack. Yeah, see, those are the comments. I was like, yes,
exactly.
Oh, I
next,
love the
Danny will
burns.
show up with those big red boots, dude. If I could get a, have you seen these? The big red boots? Oh my gosh! Now I have to pull it up.
Oh, I've seen the boots.
You've seen the comically like they're like cartoon boots pulled straight out of a fucking cartoon, like big platform like this big up your leg, fucking red cartoon boots.
Mm-hmm. I've seen them. They look great. I want them in blue. I need them in blue to match my hoodie.
Whose boots are those? Is that the guy from
Nancy Sinatra's? You remember that song?
Thinking. No, I was thinking it was the monkey from Dora the Explorer's boots.
They're from Astro Boy, apparently. I thought they were the boots that were made for walking.
I like that. These boots are made for walking, baby. Oh, goodness. Use the plaque as a Ouija board to summon cupcakes. You wouldn't be summoning no fucking cupcakes with that Ouija board. That'd be some fucking... You'd be summoning Jeffrey Epstein out of his grave
summoning
with that one.
Yeah, CIA agents and Chris Hansen.
Actually, I bet that's a thing.
That's what we would summon. All of a sudden, a freaking Chris Hansen pops up and goes, "Why don't you take a seat?" I'm fresh out of scamming all my patrons on Patreon, and I need another quick payday.
I don't want any of that. Yeah, I'm sure that he has like.
Now here's
Chris
a guy.
Hansen probably has a chip on that fucking plaque, and whoever EDP sends it to that buys it, he's probably like, this is prime investigation. So
yeah, and then he'll hold on to it for 2 months and never give it to the authorities. But
Luke, you are about to be investigated by Chris Hansen, is what I'm saying. I think that Chris has your personal docs now. You've gotten the thing delivered to your house. That chip, he's coming.
Well, luckily for him, Chris Hansen couldn't investigate his way out of a paper bag at this point in his career, so you're probably safe.
He's got Onision on the case.
Yeah, he's been on the Onision case for a decade at this point. So
they're actually partners now, is the thing.
He's one of those YouTube stalkers. That's one of my favorite. That's what we need. That's a clip we need, dude. I want Onision calling the cops on Chris Hansen. He's like a YouTube stalker.
I like that. How funny would it be if this video got CPS called on her again because her house isn't childproof? Yeah, right? They're like, wait, did anybody tell CPS about like how the ovens are just open and on there, and like, you know, there's just sockets everywhere waiting for forks to be put in?
That's right. I didn't even think about that. That's right. Yeah, they're gonna come back and be like, wait, you didn't tell us he was climbing into ovens before you saran wrapped him. How long has he been doing that?
Out?
Yeah. Jeez.
Or do you pour it in cups for him and put it on the coffee table and see if he
You have
picks
him
it up
pour
and
your
drinks
drinks
it?
for you too and light your cigarettes.
Oh God. T-Pain's autotune was originally oceanography technology to hear dolphin noises better, and I believe T-Pain was the first to use it for music.
That is
I'm 98% sure. Wow.
Also,
That's
I mean,
wild.
I like both stories, so I'm just going to go with you have some different kind of technology, but then also the T-Pain
Man, dude, there's like
created, because I that's a pretty cool story. So maybe it was just something different. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pissed. There's got to be a thing. I'm bringing it next week. It's coming. I'm telling you. We're going to have the auto-tune machine, like at least a clip of it, because I'm pretty sure there's like old school, like I can remember like Snoop Dogg did a music video one time where he's like playing up like the old school era, like disco-y kind of.
Wasn't that with T-Pain though?
Music, and he's got the fucking thing in his mouth. Maybe it was, but I'm telling you, he's got the machine hooked up, and he's like blah, 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 doing the fucking auto-tune.
I think you're talking about
Sexual
Eruption.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that T-Pain's in that song, isn't he?
I'm telling you, dude, the machine's in that fucking
video.
we need to
we need to do an internet history one day and do Snoop Dogg calls T-Pain and just watch that one. You want to talk about the glories of auto-tune? It's one of my favorite animated videos from 15 years ago.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Sexual Seduction. There we go. I couldn't remember what it was called. Because they did like a weird... It was like sensual. Yeah, there was like the whatever, the censored version. I can't remember.
We've got Pest in the chat saying, I find it funny, though, that once Lukey Pookie bought the Cupcake Man's YouTube plaque, people like Tipster is now wanting it. Yeah, it's like Tipster and 2Matter in his comments underneath being like, dude, I'll pay you for that. It's because Tipster if Tipster catches wind of this stream, I wouldn't doubt it if Luke gets like a cold, you know, $1,000 check in the mail for that thing, because he's like, I'm going to bring that thing here and I'm going to fucking summon all the cupcakes that you could possibly ever summon on the back of this EDP fucking plaque that I've made into a Ouija board. Unlimited cupcakes.
You're gonna get some
tips.
weird The Conjuring monsters too. I haven't, or whatever.
Well, and
I don't watch those movies.
He's got
but,
people crawling in and out of his, like, you know,
basement, probably.
and
Yeah.
above him in the ceiling and shit too. You know, when you're dealing with that kind of shit. But oh goodness, dude, we're not gonna get to any of this fucking Mr. Beast shit, so we might as well just stop and get into it right now. So, chat, we love you, and we can spend all day on you, but we've got a show to do.
Let's do it.
A month ago is where the Mr. Beast criticism started. Okay, if you don't remember, we kind of talked about it on the show, but not much. Beast did a video where he took a bunch of people to the doctor to get what's it called, cataracts removed from their eyes or whatever. Because you know how it's just like an easy surgery, it's like a scoop. They like, it's not a scoop.
No,
it's not an eyeball scoop, but they stick some kind of like vacuum in your eyeball that'll just suck all that shit out.
A lot better, yeah.
And then you can see again.
Yeah,
But it's
great.
but okay, I know it's kind of gross, but it's an easy, a very easy, not invasive surgery. Okay, so Beast was like, people shouldn't be blind for no fucking reason when it's this fucking easy. So he got tons of people to come in and get this surgery done, paid for it for him or whatever.
Sounds good. Sounds
well,
cool.
they were giving him heat for it then, for even doing that, you know.
Why? Because he like announced it or something? Was it? Like, what's the heat?
I mean, people
for?
have all different kinds of
He
reasons.
did it. The cataracts for the clout. Is that why?
Right? People will say, "Well, you're making money off of all this, so it doesn't matter." That's essentially the criticism.
Damn.
Is like,
okay.
Oh, you're helping people, but it's making you shit tons of money, so you're still an evil person or whatever. Which doesn't make any sense, because he's like, he's doing something good. Yeah, he makes money from it, but that's the way it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'd have to know. I guess I'd have to know more about it to know. It doesn't, like, that on its own, I don't think is shady, right? If there's something that's shady to it, then for sure, yeah, don't take poor cataracts people's money. But that doesn't sound like, I don't know. That's weird.
TechCrunch shares this, says, Mr. Beast's blindness video puts systematic ableism on display. Disabilities need no cure. Disabled people are not freaks. Disability isn't a bad word. You can learn a lot of things from us. So you'd prefer we don't help people get life-changing surgery they want and they asked for. Essentially, this article is criticizing him for helping disabled people that were blind, that couldn't see. Because disabled people are people too, and they're just as valid. I mean,
yeah, and we shouldn't bother helping them. We should just validate their feelings.
Oh my god!
Can't we do
what
both?
kind of
Like,
woke mumbo jumbo did this turn into?
That man, man, that's crazy.
That's a little segment right there that I could hear Bill Maher fucking ripping on.
Take a cataract, leave a cataract. You know, it's just like, why can't you just?
Just take a cataract.
This is why they call me a Republican, man.
If you need a penis, take a penis. If you have a penis, give a penis.
That's a based take, man. Don't help them. They're fine. They are fine. They didn't ask for your help. They literally asked me for help.
He was asking people to clean up his candy bars recently.
That's weird. That sounds like a weird phrase.
And that's what's really been getting him in the news lately.
And soon to be, if you could clean up the presentation. Are you?
Here we go.
Okay, now I am mad. Now I'm mad at you.
I need your help. Next time you see Feastables in Walmart,
give me some money.
And soon to be new retailers, if you could clean up the presentation and make it look better, that would make me very happy. I'm building a team to do this routinely. Just need help in the short term. Now, you're building a team to go across the nation to every Walmart and clean up your displays? I don't think so, but
yeah, I believe they're called Walmart employees. And
the comments turn into, at Walmart now, just cleaned up this shelf, Mr. Beast. I'd send you $10K for helping, but I think you just reused my pictures. So there's something.
No, he wouldn't.
Joke.
But I love it.
But yeah, if you scroll down here enough, which it seems like it's taken us to some other things, but If you scroll under the comments under this, it's a bunch of people just posting pictures of like, hey, we went and helped you. Thanks, Mr. Or you're welcome, Mr. Beast. Yada, yada. I love Mr. Beast.
I'll do work for you for free and give you money. Man, you got to get better at this, dude. We got to both get better at this.
Get people to do stuff for us
so
for
we
free.
can be like, just, hey, why don't you go to Walmart and do my fucking work for me?
It's a
and
Def
also,
Noodles
like,
play
that's
right
terrible,
here.
dude.
This is a Def Noodles play.
God.
He gets the talent in and then doesn't appreciate or pay them.
I think this is why
He's
everybody...
like, come clean up my shit, and I'm not going to tell you anything. Steven, come work at my comedy club, and I'm not going to pay you anything. It's a Def Noodles move here.
Everybody needs like one person that they
famous
keep
went to their
around in
head.
their life to be like, hey, bro, hey, you're being kind of a douchebag right now. You know, stop, think about what you're doing, because some of this has gotten to your head a little bit. Because I don't know, but that's ridiculous. Yeah, everybody go to Walmart and clean up my chocolate bars.
So, as a meme, then, of course, you know that Ethan Klein has to introduce.
Oh, of course, because it wouldn't
Insert
happen on
himself.
the internet if Ethan Klein didn't get involved.
Insert yourself here. Here we go.
Probably doxed the poor Walmart employees too while he was at it. And guys, I heard you were at a Walmart in Tulsa.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. He gave out the address before.
He just said, there's a Walmart in Tulsa. Chat was, oh my God, you doxed.
Here, let's see if we can get to the part.
Oh, that's
where-
why you have a mustache. I see. No.
Yeah, right.
Well,
you caught me.
Oh, nice. That looks ugly as hell now.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
you can
saying.
see they
Nobody's
sent
buying that.
shirtless Eddie.
Nobody's buying that shit.
And don't ever say we didn't prove our loyalty to you, Mr. Beast. How many podcasts are proving their fealty to Mr. Beast like we are?
How many podcasts specifically?
So this dude, whose
Well-
tits we're getting to see right here, security Beast Brigade officer.
Did he pin that into his skin?
It's a sticker or something.
Oh,
But we've got shirtless
fandom's
Eddie,
crazy.
TikToker, out here with the H3 crew going to Walmart to clean up and mess up the competitors.
I mean, for 10K,
That's it.
shit.
Very little.
He's an official representative.
What would it cost you? Like, how much should I charge on my drive home tonight to go and stop by Walmart to clean those bad boys up?
You know what? You should record a video of you just going in there and like pouring gasoline,
Just
over
dropping
the
'em all on the
display,
ground.
and then lighting it on fire.
But then I get like a freaking, I get arrested at a Walmart.
I'm like, what did you do? It's like that fucking Beast display. The
Public
Feastable.
indecency, yeah. Oh man, well, make sure you go buy your chocolate. Wait, no, we're not getting paid for this. Yeah, I don't care. I don't like
Go
that.
buy your
Gross.
Feastables. So,
Why isn't he canceled yet?
this is another thing that I kind of was confused
Beast
about and didn't really
product
understand.
zoner.
But here you go.
$8 an hour.
Mr. Beast, what the absolute hell? Mini Beast product zoner. This is an ad on like some.
That's Indeed.
Indeed. Okay. So $8 an hour full time day shift. He's hiring people to go to fix his product in the stores. Now
It could be a photo.
he comments on it and says, "I'm all for dunking on me,
Yeah, I
but no
thought
need
so.
to spread lies." Okay, you see this here.
And of course, Pudding Person says, "I would never spread lies as a journalist." And I could
I
say,
can verify
yeah,
this.
of course, all good journalists. There's Deep Throat. We had Woodward and Bernstein were Deep Throat. Now we have Pudding Person. I think it's legit.
But I just thought, like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know. I mean, does it
$8
not
an
seem
hour.
like a joke? I mean, I guess you could take it as he's being serious or whatever here, but like,
And it's
yeah.
not to say like anyone
It's a
can pay
joke.
for an Indeed account and make a post. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've only been on the side of like
It just
looking for work on Indeed. I've never been on Indeed as an employer, but I have seen some ads on Indeed that lead me to believe that just any fucking person that has money can create a job posting on
probably
Indeed.
it's
So
probably not that hard. Yeah,
it would be very easy for someone to make this guy look shitty. So I don't know. I'm not going to take that as any kind of evidence.
I
of
just don't
anything.
even know why he can't be like. I mean, it's clearly a joke. I don't even know why he couldn't just put like a laughing emoji or something. Like if you got to respond, whatever. Like yeah, you laugh
know,
at
man.
it rather than like. He just commented on it. It's just such a weird vibe. I'd appreciate you not spreading lies. It's like, oh my gosh, okay. I mean, again, I say like he is right to an extent. Like, it isn't true.
He should
but
take
it's a joke.
the Pokimane approach and hire someone to write funny tweets for him that he can respond. So instead of, Pokimane has a block squad, instead of that, just pay someone to write tweets for you.
I got you.
So you can come out as a winner on these situations. But anyway, yeah, he started that burger. I've seen advertisements. No, I don't trust any of those digital brands because I think it's weird. And I'm a boomer, I guess.
Go watch Eddie Burback just did a video on ghost kitchens. I don't know if you guys out there have heard of Eddie Burback, but he does good videos, and this video he did on ghost kitchens is like a revelation because I was kind of like, I've had Beast Burger a few times back in the day. It's been a long time now. It was during like the pandemic and shit, but it was good. I thought it was good. And I was kind of like, oh, this ghost kitchen thing is kind of neat. Like they don't even need a actual like place to do it. They can do it anywhere across America if they can just fit their, restaurant into an existing one.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool idea. But
it's like Uber for restaurants because everything has to be an Uber for something now.
Well, when you start to look into it, and Eddie does, it's like he's in LA, so it's a big concentration there. And I don't want to ruin the video, so go watch Eddie Burback if you're interested in this. But essentially, it's like he's looking at DoorDash, and there's 40 different restaurants at one location. Because it's just a place where the ghost kitchen does all of these menus. And then he starts looking at the menus, and most of the menus have the exact same items on their menus. So it's like you buy a chicken sandwich from this restaurant, this restaurant, this restaurant, and this restaurant. They're all going to be exactly the same chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I'm glad that my inability to trust new things paid off for me in that instance.
It might. I mean, that's usually a good way to be, I guess, these days.
I like to let other people be the guinea pigs. Like, I won't even buy a new video game system until it's been out for like 9 months. Like, let everybody else deal with the glitches and the shit that doesn't work. And then I'll get into the game when everything's running smoothly. So, for instance, I almost tried Beast Burger the other night on DoorDash, but then I saw that there were so many different digital brands that I got thrown off by it.
It's like Mariah Carey's cookies and shit.
It happened to in this instance, other than Mr. Beast, it was all chicken joints. So it may have even been like a similar thing that you were talking about.
There's NASCAR chicken wings now too.
I saw that. Yeah. Why?
I mean, and that is a thing that Eddie Burback looks into specifically in his video too.
Probably
he like looks up that NASCAR chicken thing or whatever to get it delivered to him, and he's hoping that it gets delivered in like the box and the sleeves or whatever for the wings that have all the branding
NASCAR
on
branding.
and shit.
Yeah.
And he gets it, and it has all the NASCAR branding and everything, just like he wanted or whatever. But he realizes from the receipt, or it's like something that he gets with his order, maybe the bag or something, it's Mr. Beast. It was like a Mr. Beast receipt or a Mr. Beast burger bag or something. And he's like, oh, it's from the same fucking place.
Smart. Hey,
So there you go.
Give him credit.
Here's him talking about Mr. Beast Burger. He says, I started Mr. Beast Burger during COVID because restaurants were struggling and I wanted to give them a way to earn extra money. Countless restaurants were close to going under, and the extra revenue generated off of selling Beast Burgers helped them stay afloat until after the lockdown. I've also never made a penny off of it. We just reinvest the revenue into ads to help the restaurants make more money. So it sounds like during the pandemic, maybe it was a philanthropic like endeavor. I mean, sort of, kind of. He's like trying to help people out. But now that we're kind of out of that, that's when the people start looking to like, oh, how can we make more money out of this? And that's when they start, doing all this weird shady shit, like the kind of stuff that Eddie's talking about.
It's possible that it could be other people in the food chain, pun intended, son of a bitch.
Like it doesn't have to all fall on his shoulders.
Right? Yeah, I mean, he might not be aware of what's being done. Like maybe he doesn't know that there's a one shop making 40 restaurants menus. I don't know, but certainly seems to be something wonky about that. But
again, we just seeing tweet after tweet after tweet person after person going after Mr. Beast.
Oh, so he's just you gotta get off Twitter, man.
Yeah, I think that's part of his problem. Here's another one.
I couldn't imagine having that much money and actually giving enough of a shit to be on Twitter. I genuinely couldn't.
Exactly,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
guys, but if I ever have that dude's money, you're not gonna fucking see me.
Don't say that, Kevin. We got to get there.
Not
first.
on Twitter. You might see me here on Sunday, but like, goddamn, you're not gonna see me getting into fights with people on Twitter when I have $1 million in the bank. I'll be I don't know, doing something else stupid probably, but goddamn.
You know, they say it's not all that it's cracked up to be, Kevin. So maybe you would find yourself lonely on Twitter as a rich man.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
This
I'll
guy
be lonely
says
somewhere drinking.
people praising things like this. People praising things like this, like good guy Mr. Beast, ignore the reality that he makes profit from these types of videos. This isn't real charity, and this is in response to Mr. Beast gave 20,000 kids in South Africa their first pair of shoes.
Which is not okay if you profit from it.
No hate. You probably just haven't seen this channel, but it actually is a charity, and I obviously don't profit from it. 100% of all revenue from Beast Philanthropy goes towards running my food banks and helping ease human suffering. And since inception, I've personally put in millions into Beast Philanthropy.
I know that movie had a profound effect on me too.
That's the whole point. Make content around helping people to generate more money to help more people. So he's trying to explain himself here again, but
don't feed El Goblino, dude. Come on.
I mean, he's right. Like, he's doing good things and he's getting criticized for no reason, but that's the thing you got to learn. I mean, like, you'd think Mr. Beast would have, but it's just like there's always
he just incentivized that dipshit to do it to him again. Like,
right.
That's the part. Like, just don't do it. You're just gonna give him a reason to do it to you again.
Yeah. So there's Beast. So after all that, I just kind of wanted to ask you, Beast, piece of shit or golden boy in your eyes?
Now I know why people think he's the Antichrist. It's more than just the name. Although I will say Beast
Mr.
Philanthropy
Beast
has a little... is that? Oh my God, Markiplier and Mr. Beast are the Antichrist. Like, have we ever seen the two of them in the same room? Oh my God.
Oh goodness gracious. So
No.
before we get out of here today, we'll watch one more clip, but I want to go through the chat and everything again. Kevin, Beast, is he a good guy or is he a piece of shite?
Seems fine enough. I don't know. Maybe if there's evidence that he's pocketing charity money, then I would say scumbag. But from based off that, I first of all, if you're getting people cheap cataract surgery or getting people shoes that don't have shoes, maybe call me an asshole. But I guess I don't think you shouldn't be allowed to make money in those situations. If there's a way that everybody wins, I don't know. I don't think it's super cool to be like, look at me, I'm doing charity. But at the end of the day, the charity is the important part. So like if you're helping people and you stroke your own ego while you do it, I might cringe a bit, but net result is good, right? So who am I to give a shit?
I mean, and the way he does it isn't nearly as cringe as like the guys that did it for YouTube clicks used to do it. They would go up to like random people on the street and give them $100 and be like, here you go. And they're like, oh, I'm homeless. Thank you so much. Your $100 or whatever. They like throw a wad of ones at their face and be like, here you go, you piece of shit.
Yeah, do some kind of
get
prank.
Some McDonald's, fucker. So, yeah, at least
Enjoy
it's not
taste of
that
the good
bad.
life. Sorry, that's a Always Sunny quote.
Okay, let's see here. Let's look at some chat.
I like to drive by homeless people and spray champagne on them.
I like that, too.
That's the rest of the arrested.
Okay?
That's the rest of the Sunny quote. All right, don't clip me.
Mel says, I don't like pedo plaques, but I respect Danny for wanting to borrow it. Yeah, you heard what I wanted to do with it. Some freaky Ouija board shit. Mel B, because it wasn't big until a member of S&T bought it. Is that it? Is that it? A member of S&T bought it. Luke adding value to EDP's personal effects makes me laugh out loud. Yeah, I mean, instantly, as soon as Luke bought it, it went up in value because it's out of that fucking cretin's hands. Maybe you wash it off, it would go up in value too. Oh, goodness. VW says, Didn't the money from his eye video go to charity anyways? Probably.
Probably went to
they
Beast
still
Philanthropy.
pissed about it too.
Yeah. It ain't enough, partner.
I think there might have been a clip that I wanted to squeeze in here that I didn't get in so far. So here you go.
We order breakfast. We drink coffee. I have sex with my wife. I say, I got a hangover. Let's order a bottle of whiskey.
Again, Alex Jones was on Tim
So like
Dillon
a Tuesday
this week, and I'll show you a picture of it here in a second when we're done with chat. That's what we'll look at before we leave.
Yeah.
If Mr. Beast wants to pay me $10K a month to dive around my local Wally Worlds to fix up some bars, I am in.
Yep.
Is that better than Uber?
At that price point, I'm in, dude. Yeah.
Formal says, who cares if he makes money? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Formal. Noah says, I am not your father, but just your watcher. That sounds cryptic.
Yep.
I don't know. Thank you, Noah.
I'm not concerned about that at all.
Pest says, Mr. Beast isn't no Mitch. Yeah, he's definitely no Mitch McConnell, that's for sure.
He's not turtly enough.
Twitter people are cringe.
Yes.
That's true.
Correct.
And half of those YouTube guys who threw money on the homeless asked for it back, too.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm paying you an exposure, dog.
So check this out. We have to wait on the Roseanne Barr Alex Jones clips because I haven't seen much of them going around. But Roseanne visited Alex Jones this weekend.
So we can finally confirm that they're not the same person.
They are not the same person.
I was starting to worry.
And here's one of the clips that
we already know Alex Jones is Bill Hicks.
Yes, exactly. That conspiracy will never be over. Ron Filipowski says, I just watched Alex Jones interview Roseanne Barr for 2 hours. It will take me years to recover. After a few cocktails and cigs, they covered hurricanes and earthquakes created by the globalists, Harry Potter, Oprah, pyramids, Nazis, Satan, Templars.
Oh, he's trying to get some of his Kanye face back. You know, he's trying to win his viewers back from all that Kanye episodes.
So let's listen to a little bit of their.
Just for the record, everyone, I hate the Nazis, and we had a couple of guys on here not too long ago that said some things, but I am against it, right, Roseanne? I don't know. I'm fucking drunk, man. Let's can I have another cigarette?
Here you go.
Where's our effing booze?
Yes.
Because you said on this Jewish holiday, people are supposed to drink, right?
Yeah, because why?
Well, I mean, if it's a religion, unless an alien force, Satan wants to hurt us because we're made in the image of God. He's jealous of us.
Bingo.
The fuck? Yeah.
But I wrote this book called Roseanarchy, and you know, of course,
drop the plug for her book real quick.
Yeah. I agree with Kia Cat. That hat is dope.
You missed this part.
Even though I went on Oprah and sucked her ass, they had only sold 5,000 copies.
Well, we'll
wow.
sell 50,000.
I went on Oprah and sucked her ass.
Dude,
and I only sold 5,000 copies. But then
a rim job on Oprah used to get you a lot more. That's all I'm saying.
Wait though. Listen to this.
We'll sell 50,000 copies.
Well,
yeah, if I can sell these fucking placebo brain pills to these idiots, I can sell your fucking book. Don't you worry about that, Roseanne.
Trust me, Roseanne. After a couple hits of Alpha Brain, they be reading your book all night. Roseanne, what'd she say it was?
Roseanarchy.
Roseanarchy. I love that.
I love it so much.
Goodness gracious.
I can't wait to watch those two talk for an hour.
I think I'm going to find a lot more of this over the week, and we'll revisit next week.
Babylon?
I wrote that book to help deprogram kids from the Harry Potter bullshit. But anyway, because my grandson was into that. But anyways, at the end,
I wrote that book to deprogram your money into my pocket.
Wherein I kill Satan. And I tell you how to do it. Like people with the...
Jesus.
So if you want to know how to kill Satan, go check out Roseanarchy.
Same woman, by the way, claims that she sold her soul to the devil when she was a child. So I don't know how she pulled that one off. But I'm going to have to get her notes because I got to go get my soul back at some point.
I honestly believe that she could be a perfect case of something like that. She sold her soul to the devil. It went well for her.
Yeah,
for
at least
a while,
she got something out of it.
And then the devil came back around. You know how it is.
Yeah, it's
he
Tom
comes
Arnold.
back, and she goes downhill from there, and then she's going to go to hell.
Yep. She better learn to play the fiddle if she wants to live. Another 100 years.
She'll play something else. She don't have to play the fiddle. She'll play with those nipples like she is right now. This I thought was so great. I'm kind of sort of. I listen to Tim Dillon sometimes because he gets guests that other people just can't. And I mean, I think this is point in case here. He gets these kind of people to hang around with. Who the fuck has Alex Jones and Roseanne on their show?
Life goals right here on screen.
For real, 3/4 of Mount Rushmore.
It is one of my career dreams to get drunk on a stream with Alex Jones when he gets a little too loose-lipped like he just did there.
I mean, dude, I'm sure that they had a lot of fun. I listened to the Tim Dillon and Alex Jones podcast. That's where I got some of those clips. And right at the beginning, Tim Dillon and Alex Jones actually confessed their love for each other and said that they're going to get married sometime soon. So.
Oh, I'm definitely going to watch now. I missed that. I love it.
Let's look at chat, and then let's get the fuck out of here, Kevin. How do you think about that?
I gotta eat dinner. Unless you guys want to pay me to do that, I can sit here, order a sub.
Should we order a pizza and eat it in front of them?
Yeah, we can watch a JCS video, dude, and pause it and critique it.
As long as they're fine with me constantly coming and going, because after these podcasts, I have lots of leaks to take.
Oh, okay. Yeah, phrase that better.
Going to be running back and forth, coming and going. Coming and going? Not.
We really don't have the "I'm gonna come" as a soundbite.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna come.
There's one I need to work on that.
Doinks.
Good enough.
Good enough. Let's see here. Yeah, go ahead. Play the soundbite game.
We'll do it live.
While I run through these chats. Let's see. Kia Cat says the hat is everything. Roseanne did have quite the beautiful hat there.
That reminded me of like a Kentucky Derby hat. Not quite like to that extent, but it was a good hat.
Pez says, had no idea she was like this. The old devil went down to Georgia arc.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I mean,
Roseanne's
had quite the ride because ever since she got in trouble with the show or whatever, it was this actually that got her in trouble.
I thought the bitch was white.
She was talking about, it was some politician or something, and she had referred to them as a gorilla or something, but it was a person of color. So I can't remember if it was like a black person or what kind of ethnicity they were, but yeah, she had said something like, you look like a gorilla or an ape or something, and people didn't like that, and then she immediately got canceled off everything. And it's just been downhill since there.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. Lots of times.
There's like, she does some kind of pot stuff. I think she has like a pot farm or something. Or
whatever weed she is smoking, I don't want anywhere near me because she is way too not chill for anyone who has ever had pot in their system. That's ridiculous. She's probably an agent. She's probably an op for the government. You know how back when they were like the reefer madness and they would put eggs in a frying pan and be like, if you smoked weed, this is your brain. That's probably Roseanne. They're like, see, look what happens, just like Gary Busey. They're like, look, weed will make you be a crazy person. No.
He's an op, too.
No.
They're all ops.
Tucker, don't make me your op, okay?
All right, well, it was nice seeing everybody. Let's run through the rundown here. Nice seeing you, Doggo. Nice seeing you, Booty Tootie. Poland Spring, as usual. Yes. Love to see you. Pest, nice seeing you around, man. Let's keep going here. I said bye to Booty Tootie. Vault Wanderer, nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Big Hoo, Boo-hoo, Big Oops. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Nice to see you. That's what I was trying to say. Nice to see you, but I kept trying to say thanks to see you. Yeah, I said hi to Boo-hoo. Sweater Vest Quartet, thanks for tuning in as usual. Nice episode this week with you, man. I think that is everybody. Hash, nice to see you. Hash, Mel B, Luke, if you're out there watching.
Watch for flaws. The Watcher, or
yeah, we've got the Watcher Noah out there.
Kia Cat, there we go.
Ember Lily coming in at the last minute. Nice to see you, Ember. Roseanne is a queen, and Kia Cat saying true. She's a psyop. You know where Kevin and I's head are at. So, anyways, thanks for hitting the Clout route. If you didn't see it there, we're telling you here. And we'll see you next week where you can find us on another episode of this great and lovely show where we frequently watch Roseanne clips if you're into Roseanne. So tune in next week for the next Roseanne clip. Later on, guys. Peace. Oh.